first guest in our new studio could also soon be our next First Lady. Please welcome Michelle Obama. I gotta say, and your husband's a good dancer, but you're a better dancer than him.
I know! That's what I've been telling him. Yeah. All these years, I'm a better dancer.
Yeah. Has he been disagreeing with you up until now?
You know, he tries to.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
but I think this will settle it.
This will settle it.
Today. Don't you agree?
Yeah. We'll put them up against each other.
I think so.
Well, we should congratulate. It's official now. He was on the show before, but he's officially our Democratic nominee for.
Well, and I want to congratulate you, Ellen, on this beautiful set.
Thank you.
And on your new move.
Yeah, it's a new move.
It's a new move.
I'm all settled down now.
It's a good thing. But yeah. I brought you what hopefully will be your first studio warming gift. All the way from the Windy City.
Oh, really?
It was picked out by Sasha, my youngest, or it's her theme. She collects snow globes.
Oh, look at this. Sasha picked it out?
Well, it was one of her ideas. She collects, she wants Barack, wherever he goes, to bring back a snow globe.
And how many do you have now?
Oh, she's got 20-something.
That's fantastic. Yeah. That's beautiful.
Yeah, so think of Sasha and Malia.
I will, thank you. And I have for you, Nair.
Oh, Pop. Thank you. I will treasure this always.
You're welcome. Portia picked that out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I have to say, now it's one thing for your husband to say, I'm going to run for president, but then you're now roped into it. You've got to speak at the, by the way, you did an amazing job. Amazing. But I can't imagine how nerve-wracking that must be to know that you have to stand up there and deliver that speech to millions of people watching.
It was nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
But just to give you a sense of how we maintain our groundedness, when I walked off the stage from giving that speech, Malia, our oldest, came up to me and she said, Mom, I have something important to tell you. And I was like, what is it? We have to have a sleepover tonight. I'm like, kid, the biggest speech of my life, and this is the first thing you have to say.
That's hilarious.
To me, is that you want to sleep over?
That's hilarious.
That's the sort of yin and yang of this year.
It keeps you real.
They don't care.
No, they don't care.
Right.
They were more excited that it was the thought that it was going to be the Jonas Brothers that were going to be on stage instead of talking to their father.
Well, that's what happened when, after the speech, Barack was viewed in or satellited in or whatever they call it. And I whispered to them. The girls didn't know. So when they came out, I said, I have a surprise for you. And Malia looked up. She said, the Jonas Brothers.
Yeah.
I was like, no. It was just Dad.
Just your dad.
It was just Dad.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Just your dad running for president.
That's all.
But they must know. I mean, do they realize what a big event this is, that their dad could be the first African-American president?
Yeah, we did talk about that. On the night that he actually secured the nomination, we were in Minnesota, I think, is where he did I lose track.
Yeah.
So I came home late. I tried to get home before the next morning. So I got home at 1 o'clock and woke the girls up at 7 in the morning, and we get in bed and we cuddle and we talk. And I said, you know, something big happened last night. I said, Dad is probably going to be the nominee. I said, do you realize what a big deal that is? And Malia, the oldest, said, Yeah, because African Americans, we didn't have the right to vote, and so yeah, I get it. She said, without taking a breath, she said, but it would have been just a big a deal if Hillary Clinton had won too. She said because women didn't have the right to vote, and it would have been pretty special if she had won too. So.
Wow. That's very cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool. And she sounds like a good kid. She
They're
sounds
good
like
kids.
Yeah.
We're proud of them.
And speaking of kids, now I thought it was amazing how your husband handled the situation with Governor Palin's daughter, the announcement that she's pregnant, and he handled that. And I'll just paraphrase just a little bit, that he said, basically, I think people's families are off limits and people's children are especially off limits.
Absolutely.
He would not comment on that at all.
And well, that's one of the reasons why I'm proud of my husband and I love him, because he has been very protective of our kids through this process, and his view is that what's good for my kids is good for everybody's kids. And I completely agree with him. I know that they care about their kids, and we should let them deal with this issue. This shouldn't be an issue for political discussion. So
I agree. I agree. But let's talk about her.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding. All right, we have to take a break. We'll be back with Michelle Obama after this. It's settled.
I think it's over.
And now I have to have him back on so that he can...
This will get him back on. He's very competitive.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Great.
He's probably going to practice.
Yeah. That would be great. I would like him to practice and come back. Start doing some really cool moves.
Yeah, he's not doing much else.
Yeah.
So he's got time on his hands.
All right, so we asked our viewers to go to our website and ask questions saying that you would be on, and so the first question is, can you describe yourself in 3 words?
Mom and down to earth. That's more than, it depends on how you.
Yeah.
Mom down
That's
to
4
earth.
words.
Let's say 2.
Okay, mom down to earth.
Mom down to earth.
Yeah, so down to earth is hyphenated.
It's one
Then
word.
you need 1 more.
Oh, gosh. Wife.
All right.
For now. So this year.
Yes. Yeah. Then it'll be first lady. It'll be mom down to earth, first lady.
Let's go for that.
That was from Becky Orlando in Santa Paula. Just give her a shout out. And Kim Bowman from Knox, Pennsylvania says, I noticed during the convention that Sasha seemed to have lost a tooth, a top tooth. Oh. What does the tooth fairy pay for a lost tooth?
Yeah. Sasha has 3 teeth in her mouth left. We call her 3 teeth. She'll be horrified that I mean, see, she's got 3. Right now,
that seems like a lot more teeth than 3.
You know, there are 3 in there.
Okay. All right.
$3. The tooth fairy's been bringing $3
per tooth, even a front one. Wouldn't that be worth more?
I don't understand how the tooth fairy works, but it's been $3 consistently.
Yeah, you have nothing to do with it, so whatever they pay, they pay.
I haven't spoken to the tooth fairy.
Right.
I don't know how they calculate their fees.
Yeah. All right. Well, Auntie Ellen will kick something in because I think they need more.
You think 3 isn't?
I don't know. I got like 25 cents or something.
Well, that's what we got. I thought that was a pretty good deal.
You're right. You should get some money back from her. You should ask for about $1.50 back.
$1.50.
Sasha, we're going to get some money back, honey.
All right.
All right. So like I said, I've been married 24 days. You've been married for 16 years.
It'll be 16 October
16
the 3rd
years.
this year.
And your advice is, because you seem very, when I see you two together, you seem very loving and very, still very close.
Yeah, I think laughter is huge, and I think you have that down. So, and
I love that picture.
And mutual respect. I think the one thing that Barack has always done is he supported me in everything that I've done. He's always had my back. So when you respect one another, it's easy to get through the hard times and continue to like the person. So you have to keep doing stuff that reminds you why you not just love them, but why you like them as people.
Yeah, you got to like them too.
Got to like them.
Very important. All right. Well, we have. This is probably my favorite thing we've done so far on the show. Coming up, we have a presidential surprise for you. You're gonna love this.
All right.
I love it. We'll be back. I have to mention really quick, we just received a telegram from Nair. They want me to let you know that shower power is not for your head. Do not.
Okay.
Don't even joke around with it. Do not put shower power on your head because it will actually work. Just use it on your legs.
Got it.
Am I right?
It's
Yeah.
a good tip.
All right, thanks. And I should mention, and I was telling you this backstage, I played ping pong with your daughters, and you should get a ping pong table because they would
that's
like that.
true.
I think.
You know, the deal is the dog, though. I don't know if I can handle a ping pong table and a dog.
Really?
It's a lot of responsibility
To
at
have
ping
both
pong
of those?
table.
Yeah. Okay. What kind of sports do they play right now? Do they play?
Oh, wow, they're doing Malia's soccer, Sasha's the dancer. They're both doing tennis,
Oh, good.
piano.
Good.
I mean, it's their.
That's great.
We keep them busy.
Yeah. Now, are you done? Do you think you'd have more kids?
I think I'm done.
Yeah?
I think that our third child is this campaign.
Yeah, that's a lot of
this is it.
responsibility.
Yeah.
All right, so you have said that if you do, you've promised the girls no matter what happens, whether you make it to the White House
That's
or
right.
not, you're going to get a dog for them.
Absolutely.
Right? And so you've
Absolutely.
looked at several different kinds of breeds because Malia is
allergic.
So you need a hypoallergenic dog.
That's right.
So there's all kinds of different dogs that are, and I'm not getting you a dog right now, don't panic. No.
like.
So that's your choice to get the kind of dog. But we wanted to get you something for the dog to live in, and if you're going to be in, just in case, you know, you would make it there, we'd want it to be nice enough to be at the White House. So bring out your dog house for your new dog for the White House.
Oh my goodness. It's beautiful.
Now,
It's beautiful.
The dog goes in this way, right?
That's
All
right.
right. But let me just show you from, you need to open it and check on them or something.
Oh,
They
it's a
have-
picture of the family.
Yeah, the family picture is in here. Of course, there's a picture of me.
Ellen.
Yes. Then there's the pillow with
The presidential
president
pillow.
seal. And then, of course, there's a little dog poncho to put
Oh, my
on the dog
goodness.
that you could actually... Nice, right?
I want to live here.
Yeah, well... Yeah, so if wherever you live, this is going to be a nice house for the dog, and
It's beautiful.
I think you're welcome.
You're setting the sights pretty high for
All
these
right, well,
kids.
now you can get a big dog because that's a huge entrance. You can get like
It's
a,
huge.
a
You
large
can get
dog.
like 5 dogs.
You know what? You should get 5 dogs.
You think 5?
Yeah. Instead of 1 ping pong table and 1 dog, get 5 dogs.
5 dogs.
All right.
We'll
you
talk about
you got
that.
a lawn. You can do it.
Big lawn.
Yeah, big lawn.
East, west, south.
Yeah.
There are lots of them.
All right. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Very cool.
Great having you here. Well, welcome. I'm so happy to see you again, and you still move.
I'm trying to move.
You're moving it.
Trying to move.
You're doing it. You still got the moves.
It's all about movement.
Uh-huh.
Let's move. We're trying to get people up and dancing. Dancing is a great way to lose a little weight and
Yep.
be healthy.
Be healthy, be happy.
You are demonstrating it every day.
I try to promote it every day. I like to move. It doesn't matter how well you move. It's just moving.
You're good though.
You're a good mover.
Thank you.
Still, I think maybe still better than your husband. I hate to say it.
I'm sure of that.
Yeah. He tried to dispute it when he was here.
He's
but-
wrong.
Yeah.
I think we have proof.
Yeah, we do have proof. No, you're definitely a better mover. Well, let me say, first of all, thank you for having my mama at the White House
Oh, yeah?
for the Easter. That was a beautiful
It was
event,
great.
and she was so thrilled to be there.
It was great having her. She was terrific. We even got Bo in there.
Bo's there, Tony's there.
Tony's
I
looking
gotta
good.
say, my mama came back with something that I don't think she should have. And she was so happy, and she's like, "Look what I took." And I don't think she should have. This is not right, is it? That she took. Right?
Did Mama get in the China room?
Somehow,
Oh man.
that's not right.
I think it's okay.
No, she shouldn't have taken that.
Well, you know.
And then there's something else that I think
There's
is...
more?
There's more. You got to tighten the security there. I mean, it's beautiful, but I think it belongs in the Oval Office. I don't know how she got this out of there,
no.
but she actually...
Oh, Mama. Oh.
How?
I don't.
on you.
It's beautiful. It's in my living room now, so I like it. Really, really lovely.
Oh, well.
That must happen where people want to take stuff home all the time.
You know, I think only Mama can get that done.
Yeah. Well, listen, I have to ask you because you were here 2 years ago, and now look at you, and I can't imagine. You can try to expect, you can try to look at what it might be like and look like and feel like to live in the White House and to be in this role. But what's it like? What's the most surprising thing?
Well, only 44 families have done it, so it's not a lot of homework you can do. But it's amazing. It is a gift, a privilege every day. I mean, we've been able to open up the house and really make it the people's house. And some of the best things I do is getting kids into the White House, and we've had a fabulous music series. We have sports on the South Lawn. We've got kids playing football. I'm hula hooping. We've got tennis going on. We've got the garden. So
I know. I love that you planted a garden. I
Yeah,
think that
yeah.
was really, really good.
So it's been a real honor. And the people there, the people who run the White House, the staff, they are just kind. They make sure that we're comfortable. They're making sure that my mom is doing okay and not stealing. But they are really gracious, and they've made it feel like home for us.
And does it feel, how big is it? What's the square footage of the White House?
You know, I don't know. It's big.
Does it feel big? Does it feel when you're living there?
You know, there are parts of it. The residence where we live, you know, you have an opportunity to decorate it and make it feel like home. So the first thing we did was get the girls' rooms set. So they're really cozy rooms. So there are parts of it that feel big, but the part where we live in, it still feels like our space.
Home. And Sasha, Malia, how do they feel? What is?
They're great.
Yeah?
I mean, you know, as you all, kids are resilient. You know, they're the ones that keep us grounded because they have been so non-impressed by all of this. I mean, you know, the biggest thing now is that, you know, we went to parent-teacher conference and Malia was like, does Dad have to come? With all of his commotion, as she calls it. So, you know, they really sort of taken it in stride. I always tell my friends that I still recognize them. They haven't become some other crazy kids. And the folks around them have made their lives as normal as possible. So they're really doing well. I'm proud of them.
Do they know, I mean, because I can't imagine the amount of criticism when you're in that role and your husband is the president, and to hear the criticism, are they aware of it, and how do you deal with it as a family to listen to people decide?
Well, it's part of the job, and that's the good thing about the campaign. It really gets you prepared for all the hard knocks that come along with making really tough decisions. Fortunately, the girls are pretty young. They're not watching the news, and you know, they're pretty much watching Disney and all that good stuff. So they're fairly shielded. But when they have questions, we talk about it honestly. And they have their own opinions, and they know how to balance things out. And fortunately, they have friends who don't make it an issue. So I think it's been better than I would have expected. That's one of the things that I worried about. But I think they're doing okay.
And how do you handle it? Because I can't imagine, you know, you get so protected of your husband, your wife. You want to, when you hear things that are said, and you just, it's so, and you're a politician, so you have to kind of deflect everything, and everything's fine. But it has to really hurt when you hear people attacking your husband.
Well, there are always two worlds in politics. There's the stuff you hear on TV, and then it's what you feel when you go out into the country. But people are kind, and they're kind to us when we go into communities. I think people know that my husband's intent is good, and that we're making good progress, and that's that's what we feel. That's the energy that we get back, and you can choose to take in the negative or you take in the good stuff. So we are focused on the work at hand and how we feel, you know. That's the least of it.
Well, I think that just that statement, just saying you can focus on the negative or you can focus on the positive, because I do think it trickles down with all this bullying that's going on in schools right now.
Absolutely.
I mean, the kinds of things that happen in politics and on television, if you're watching it, it's bullying every single day.
We talk about this all the time. I mean, we've developed a culture of bullying in so many ways. And I just want to thank you for the work that you've been doing with It Gets Better, because we need to start sending different messages to our kids. First of all, we need to let them know that it does get better, that the challenges they face for the few years that they're in high school or college, they can't let that eat them up, because all of these young people, regardless of their race, their sexual orientation, they are gifts to us, and they have so much to offer. And it's just terrible to find out that kids are letting this part of their life define everything about who they're going to be. But it's also up to us as the adults in the room to create the safe environments for our kids. And what I tell my kids is that it is their responsibility to not stay silent when they see something like that happen. And I think that that's a really good part of this campaign. We're telling kids to speak up. We're telling others to speak up, and we're telling the adults to look out for kids. We're all they have.
And to tell, yes. And I think also, like I said, you turn on the television and all you see are people judging other people and people being negative and being so nasty. And I think we have to act as a role model and to say, if kids see adults treating each other that way and saying bad things about other adults, and then why wouldn't they say something about and understanding that we're all equal and we all deserve to be treated with respect.
And the fact of the matter is that we're here trying to make this country better, all of us. And I don't question somebody who disagrees with me politically. I don't assume that they mean our country harm. And I think we have to give each other the benefit of the doubt. And if we start doing that in the political public discourse, then kids will follow our lead. They will follow our example. But we've got to set it.
Absolutely.
We've got to start now.
Absolutely. All right. We have to go away. We'll be back with Dr. Jill Biden. Our next guest is a dedicated teacher and a proud military mom. She also happens to be married to the Vice President of the United States. Please welcome the second lady, Dr. Jill Biden. Because this is actually the first joint interview as the first and second lady, and I don't know if this is legal. I don't know. It's okay. So welcome.
Thank you.
And this is, we have a lot of military families in the audience. That guy that just stood up, you're a good dancer. I saw you earlier. That's right. You were moving it. Yeah, we have over 100 people from the military families, from the military, and this is really exciting because you've actually started a campaign to help support the military families. You want to tell everybody what you're doing? This is...
Well, first of all, Ellen, I mean, what we have done, we've tried to create awareness that 1% of Americans are serving in the military, but we need 100% support of Americans to support our military. So thank you. Thank you. Look what you're doing. I mean, you're doing exactly what we try to do, and that is to create this awareness so that people will commit to an act of kindness for a military family. So thank you.
You're welcome. Well, it's amazing to me that these people give up basically everything, their families, risk their lives, and they come back and they don't get the respect and the support and the love that is needed. and the understanding of what they've been through and the families that are left behind as well. There's just, so you've met some pretty amazing people, right?
Absolutely, all over this country. And 4th of July, my husband and I went to Iraq, and we met, you know, families and soldiers there, and women soldiers, men soldiers. We talked to them about what they've been going through.
Well,
and,
you know, your son is...
And my son is Delaware Army National Guard. I know there are several National Guard families here. And I want to tell you, they're amazing, resilient Americans. They're fighting these wars and protecting us, and we just really want to say thanks to all of you.
I know in the audience here we have some amazing people that you've both met in the audience here. Right?
We have Pam and Charles Eggleston, and he was wounded. And Pam, you were so wonderful. He was at Walter Reed for 3.5 years, and you were his rock, and you were there and supported him. And today he's doing great. But not only did you do that, I mean, you started your book program, so you give books to bases. And this is what military families do. They just help one another. And so thanks for what you're doing.
And they're continually serving.
Amazing. And we have Brittany and
We have Brittany
dad.
Wallace and her dad, Robert Hinline, and Robert was injured, and Brittany's mom had to leave her family, Brittany with her younger brothers and sisters, and spend a long time caring for her father. And as a result, Brittany had to step up. She was 15 at the time, and she had to become a young woman. She was handling the chores, taking care of her brothers and sisters. So she is one of the first military Children of the Year that I actually got to meet last year. So Brittany, she's now in college, and she's beautiful, and her dad is doing great, and we're so happy to see both of you. We're proud of you both.
Yeah, we are. We're proud of all of you. All right, we have to take a break. When we come back, I have just a couple of surprises for Pam and Brittany, and a huge surprise for the whole audience. We'll be back.
Surprise!
We're back with the First Lady Michelle Obama, the Second Lady Dr. Jill Biden, and the message here is that we can all do our part to help military families. There's something that we can all do to help, and we wanted to thank you, Pamela and Brittany, for what you've done. And so, Pamela, I know for you it is really important about the books on bases. That's what you're trying to get done. So.
Yes.
We thought you could use a little more help, so our friends at Barnes & Noble are going to give you 100 Nook ebook readers worth $15,000. That's not all of them. There's more. I'm sure. All right. Now, you're welcome. Thank you for what you do. You're welcome, and we can't thank you enough. And Brittany, education is key to any successful future, right? Everybody knows that. So your family deserves everything that we can possibly give you. Our friends at Buick want to give you $10,000 for your education. There is something that everybody wants whenever they try to get here to a show. The most important show that everyone wants to come to is one of our 12 days of giveaways. You're all coming back. I love your outfit. You look fantastic.
This is in honor of you. I was hoping you'd come out in a short sleeve dress.
Oh, really? In honor of you?
Yes.
When I get to have arms like you, I'm going to come out in a short sleeve dress. I promise you
I've
that.
got my sneakers on and everything.
Yeah, I know. Thank you so much. That's really great. You're ready to get ready to move later. That's what we're going to do, right?
Awesome.
Yeah,
yes,
we're going to move
yes,
later.
We're going to move.
All right, now you really are a good dancer, and are Sasha and Malia good dancers as well?
You know, they're pretty good. I think they each got one of our genes.
Uh-oh.
Sasha has my genes.
Uh-oh. That's not good for Malia.
Well, you know. They do their best.
I love your husband, I do, but you know, he's not as good a dancer as you are.
He can sing, though.
He can sing.
Go figure.
Yes, he can.
I'll take that.
Yeah, he's
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Well,
yeah,
you know, that's so sweet.
yeah. It is sweet. Now, do the girls know like how cool it is that I mean, because what great parents to have
Yeah.
for all kinds of reasons. But do they think you're cool when you dance?
Oh, no. No, that's the big threat. When we're at an event, and, you know, kids don't have a poker face. You know, they're at a performance, and they're like, yeah, so I'm like, you got to smile, because people need to know that you're happy. And they're like, I am smiling.
Yeah.
So I usually lean over and say, I'm going to start dancing. No.
Sasha, Malia, wherever you are, you have to know she's a good dancer and she's a cool mom.
Thank
so
you.
appreciate her dancing.
Thank you.
So the entire life of living, you know, as the first family in the White House, they were how old? 7 and 10.
7 and 10
When
we moved into the White House.
And now they are 10 and 13.
10 and 13. Wow. Yes, they're getting big.
So what is? I know the worst part you've said before. What is the best part for them?
You know, there's so many wonderful parts. I mean, we are really blessed. You know, they get to travel, they get to see the world in ways that most kids don't get to see. Our life in our house is normal. I mean, once they get up in that elevator, the rules and the values of who we are and who we always have been take over. So you know, the fact that we've been able to maintain that in the White House has just been, you know, just a wonderful surprise. But, you know, every day they're blessed, and we remind them. It's like, you are some lucky kids.
Yeah, they really are. And to see different things in the world. Now, do they make their own bed?
Yeah, they have rules. They have to make their own, but they have to clean their rooms, clean their bathrooms. They have to take Bo out, so they have to take him out when they're home from school. Sasha's doing laundry, which she's into now. We'll see how long that lasts. So
Is she into
washes her.
washing and dry and folding? Is she a good folder?
Yeah,
That's the
she
most important
folds.
thing. You can do laundry, but if you're not a good folder, you might as well wash it
Right,
again.
it's over. It's over.
Yeah.
But at 10, she and Grandma, they do their laundry together.
Oh,
So
really?
Yeah, they do.
That's great. And Bo, that dog, is cute.
He's very cute.
Yeah, that's
He's
a really,
very
really cute
sweet.
dog. My head writer, Kevin, has a dog just like that. They're a good-looking dog.
The curly?
Yeah, the water
he's
dog.
very handsome. But in fact, he sends, he's a precious
That's not a
kid.
real dog.
He is just that precious, and in fact, he asked about you.
He did.
And he sent a message because he knew it was your birthday, and I think we have it.
He sent a message. I'd love to see it.
Bo sent a message.
Which camera am I looking in? This one? Oh, there we go. Oh, excuse me. Hi, Ellen. It's me, Bo. Just wanted to say, oh gosh, what was I gonna say? Can't remember. Let's see. Shoot. I wish I had teleprompter. I wish I could read, actually, and then I'd be set. Can you imagine if I had thumbs? That'd be excellent. Oh, I just remembered what I wanted to say. Happy birthday, Ellen. Thanks for caring so much about us animals. That's all. Love you. I'm gonna lay down now. Okay.
That's really sweet. What a smart dog.
Very smart.
Yeah.
Very smart.
What a smart dog.
We worked for a few days on that piece, but he seemed to pull it off well.
He really did.
Good.
It's a really smart dog. It's a good-looking family. It's a good-looking dog. The whole picture. It's a really great picture. And you're about to celebrate your 20th wedding anniversary.
Oh yeah, October.
This
20
year.
years.
20 years together.
Wow. Yay for us.
Yay. Now, 20 years is hard, period. 20 years is
20
hard
years
in
is-
any relationship.
Oh,
much less living in the White House, much less the stress and the pressures that you both have on you, and raising children, well-adjusted children, I might add. I mean, that's got to be, it's quite a feat to live in the White House and make it 20, well, you weren't there for 20 years, but that's amazing.
Right. You know, what you learn in any relationship, compromise, and if you really like the person that you're married to, which is stars, that's why I say love at first sight, that stuff is good for a second, but you really have to like and respect the person.
Yeah.
Because that gets you through the ups and downs. And in fact, living in the White House has brought us all closer together because, you know, when you're in such a pressure cooker, you really, you know, all the small stuff is meaningless. So we've become much closer as a couple and as a family through it all. So.
Well, that's the true test, isn't it? Now, does he pick up his socks?
Does he pick up his socks?
That's the question.
No,
He
doesn't.
He doesn't pick up his socks.
He's not good. Now, you know, he thinks he's neat. But he has people who help him, you know, and I'm like, it's not you that's neat. It's the people who are,
right.
the people who pick up your socks,
right.
Those are the neat people.
So he's not like that kind of anal, neat, hang things in a certain order?
No, he likes it neat, but
he doesn't do it.
You know, when we're in Chicago, his idea of putting his suit away was hanging it on the edge of the door. So he would just have jackets on the edges of the door. It's like there's a hanger.
Yeah.
You know, but no, he doesn't get.
You can't do everything right.
You can't.
You got to have some flaws. All right, we're going to take a break, and we're going to talk about your new campaign and all kinds of things, keeping people moving. We'll be right back. We are back with the First Lady, Michelle Obama, and now you have this Let's Move campaign, which I love. I think that's, you know, the planting the garden and all the things that you're doing, because that is a big problem that we have, as a lot of people are not eating right and not taking care of themselves. You get up at 4:30 every morning to work out, is that right?
I get up 5:30, 6, it depends on what's going on in the day. Sometimes I try to wait until the kids leave for school, so that's about 7:30. If I have an early day, it'll be 6, 5:30, but I work out every day.
For how long?
About an hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
Do some cardio then.
And is hour of that on your arms?
No.
Because your arms... Cardio and
cardio and some weights, some plyometric kind of stuff, some
push-ups.
Push-ups, yes, some push-ups.
How many push-ups can you do? Because I like to do a push-up.
I don't know. I can do some. Can you?
I can do some. I was just wondering if you could do more push-ups than I could do.
You know, it depends on how your back is. I know you've got these back issues.
No.
Okay, where do you want to?
All right.
Where do you want to do this, Ellen?
We're going to do this. You want to do it one at a time and we count? You want to do it together, or how do you want to do this?
I think we should do it together.
All right, together.
Together. All right.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, you guys count.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
We call him. Oh my God! All right. How many was that for her? 20 what? 25.
I just stopped.
All right. And I thought it wouldn't be good to show off the First Lady, so I stopped. Because I thought, this looks bad that I'm going to beat her. And I'm 54 and you're 48.
Close.
Let's make sure we know.
It's true, there's an age difference.
But how amazing is that? Come on. All right. I have a gift.
You have a gift?
Yes.
All right.
Oh, I have a gift for you and your husband, the president. So when you're working out, you can wear these.
Oh.
I think you'll enjoy them. And
Gifts. I love gifts.
now what's in the? We have.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm glad. All right.
These are great.
Of course, Florida's First Lady of the United States and President of the United States. And
That's
we're going
us.
to take a break. I'm going to get some oxygen, and then we have a special surprise for.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, we'll be back. I just finished doing 50 more push-ups during the break. I'm sorry. I'm out of breath. She had stopped. We're back with the First Lady, Michelle Obama. This is fitness expert Tracy Mallett, and if you've been If you've been watching the show this season, you know about the kids at Whitney Elementary School in Las Vegas. We thought it would be a cool opportunity for them to meet and exercise with the First Lady. How about that? So we're going to teach you some fun moves, right, Tracy?
Yeah, we're going to start with pump it up. Ready, guys? Let's pump it up. Woo! Everybody pump it up. Pump it up. Get the energy going, looking good. Let's dribble. Okay, we're dribbling down the basketball court. Should we shoot some baskets? You ready? Let's go. Shoot it. One, down. Two, all the way up. Come on, shoot higher. And again. Can you do three more? Good, Ellen. Three. One more. Get your ball out. Dribble. Oh, nice work, guys. Ready now? We do the funky chicken. All right, funky chicken. Funky chicken. Now we're going to add some little groove with it. Gonna give me some attitude there. Wow, nice.
You're not committing to this, are you? Come on, commit to it.
Here comes.
Don't get up. Don't get up.
All right, you ready to swing those hips?
Oh, let's get down.
Back to the funky chicken. Are you ready? Now we're going to go as fast as you can. You ready to go? Fast. Fast. Come on, fast. Now think of your favorite pose. You ready? Go, pose.
Wasn't that fun? According to my new Moto Active watch, we just took 327 steps. It's a great way to keep track of your workouts. So I want all of you kids to have one of these things. You wear it, and it keeps track of all your workouts. And I suppose you should all have one, too. And there's one more thing. The folks at Motorola Foundation wanted to make sure you all have the proper equipment to stay fit. They're going to donate $50,000 for sports gear and equipment. To you. It's always an honor to speak with our first guest. Not only is she the First Lady of the United States, she's also my workout partner. Today, she's at Jacksonville Naval Air Station in Florida, honoring veterans and their families. The First Lady is going to surprise her audience with me, and then I'm going to surprise them. So we're going to listen in just for a minute.
You are special. You all have lived lives that make you incredibly special young individuals. As military kids, you have learned lessons and had experiences that many people don't have in their entire lifetimes. Like your parents, you all are the very best this country has to offer. You are role models, not just for kids, but for adults and for all Americans who want to see what patriotism, sacrifice, and service really looks like. That's why we're here. So I want to thank you all for everything that you do. I want to once again thank your parents for their service to our country. And now, here's where the fun begins. I would like to announce that we have a special surprise guest who is about to join us. She is someone that I am proud to call a friend. She's a tremendous supporter and admirer of veterans and military families. And she's so amazed by your service that she's going to put you all on national TV right now. So are you ready? So joining us live from the set of her TV show, I'm proud to introduce the one and only Ellen DeGeneres.
screaming.
Well, we're screaming here
Hey,
too.
Ellen.
Hi.
Yeah!
I hope I'm not interrupting
What's going
anything.
on? No, we're good. We're good. Good to have you here.
Good to be there. Congratulations on joining forces 1-year anniversary. Tell everybody what it's about, please.
Well, Joining Forces is our national initiative to make sure that all Americans honor our troops, veterans, and families. This is the 1-year anniversary. We've made some amazing strides, and we're here with some great military kids to give them a special thank you.
And that's why I'm there, too, to give them a special thank you. You've accomplished so much already. What do you hope to accomplish this year?
Well, we want to do more. We want to make sure that every American does something. We're saying our motto is everyone can do something. It can be something as big as having you on your show, but it can also be helping mow the lawn. It can be doing what you do best, but doing it on behalf of a military family, finding those families within your communities and reaching out to find out what they need.
So
we
that
want
is
more of that to go on across this country.
so that is what you'd say if somebody says, how can I help? It's all the little things. Just call up and say, what can I offer? What's my specialty?
Yeah, and people can go to our website, joiningforces.gov, and we've got thousands of wonderful ideas, suggestions, things that are going on in communities all across this country. That's a good place to start.
Great, great. Now, Mrs. Obama, before we go any further, I think it's time we talk about the push-up situation. All right.
You're still bothered by that, huh?
Oh. All right. So just to get everybody,
Healing the wounds of defeat.
let's just make sure that everyone sees what we're talking about here. You were here in February. We had a competition to see who could do the most push-ups. I did 20 and you did 25. Now let's just watch the video for a second and then we'll comment. How many push-ups can you do? Because I like to do a push-up.
I don't know. I can do some. Mm-hmm. Can you?
I can do some. I was just wondering if you could do more push-ups than I could do.
You know, it depends on how your back is. I know you've got these back issues.
No.
Okay, where do you want to?
All right.
Where you want to do this, Ellen?
We're going to do this. You want to do it one at a time and we count? You want to do it together, or how do you want to do this?
I think we should do it together.
All right, together.
Together. All right.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, you guys count.
Anything you'd like to say?
I could have done 35. I stopped because I felt bad for you.
I bet you could have. I actually bet you could have. All right, we have to take a break, and we'll be back with the First Lady, Michelle Obama, and we have a surprise for a few lucky people there. We'll be right back. I'm going to do some push-ups. Oh, I'm exhausted. I just did 53 push-ups. We're back with the First Lady of the United States, Michelle Obama. She's in Jacksonville, Florida right now with military families. Mrs. Obama, yes! Mrs. Obama, tell me who you're sitting with right now.
Oh, man, we've got some great, beautiful young ladies. They're just gorgeous. You want me to pass the mic? You want to hear from them? You want to hear who's here?
Sure, let me meet them.
Hi, I'm Rachel.
Hi, Rachel. You excited to be there today?
Oh, I'm extremely excited to be here and so honored here with all my classmates and my family members as well.
Well, it's so nice to meet you, Rachel. Who are you sitting next to?
I'm sitting next to
Hey, my name's Kiana.
Hey, Kiana! Hey, Kiana, I love your energy. And your mom is serving overseas right now, right?
Yes, she is.
And how do you stay in touch?
My mom calls our house a few times a week, and I always enjoy whenever she calls our house. I love hearing her voice, and it reminds me of her back home.
I bet, I bet. All right, and you're sitting next to?
Hi, Ellen. My name is Elise.
Hi, Elise. How are you?
I'm good.
And your dad is a Navy vet. I'm fantastic, thank you. Your dad is a Navy veteran. What is the best thing about being a military kid?
I really think that it teaches you a lot of good characteristics, and you need to have a lot of strength and courage because it's really not easy when you have a family member out in deployment.
And no, it certainly is not easy, and that's why you get so much love and support from all of us. We admire your strength and everything that your parents are doing for us.
Thank you.
So, my question is, it's almost prom. You're looking forward to that, I bet, right?
Yes, definitely.
Now, Mrs. Obama, I don't think I've ever shown you my prom picture. I just wanted to, I want to show you my prom picture first. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Excellent.
Thank you.
That is an excellent picture. Love the dress.
Thank you
Love the dress.
Thank you very much. That was a tablecloth at one point. Now, I heard you have a good one too, so I thought I would share yours.
That split was a little high.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd let my kids go out with a split that high.
No, that's
So let's not show this to Malia and Sasha.
all right. Were you shopping at Pier 1 or something? What?
You've never done the wicker chair shot?
No, I've seen the wicker chairs before, but I didn't know it was standard. All right. Well, listen, JCPenney knows that you guys are getting ready for prom. They're a one-stop shop for all your prom needs. They have dresses, shoes, accessories, even a salon, all at great prices. So they're giving all three of you a $250 JCPenney gift card. And I know there are 300 other students there with y'all for the event today who need to get ready for the prom as well. So all of you students who are there in Florida with Mrs. Obama are also getting a $250 JCPenney gift card. All right. Thank you so much for your time today. Mrs. Obama, you know I admire you. I think you're an amazing, amazing woman. Thank you for all that you're doing. We're going to put something up on our website if anyone wants to get involved with joining forces. And we send our love and our support to all of you there. Thank you so much for all you do. And thank you again, Mrs. Obama, for your time.
Thank you, Ellen. We love you. This is amazing. Amazing.
Love you too. Hi there.
Hey.
I want to call you Michelle because I feel like you're my pal, but there's a proper name I'm supposed to call you.
Michelle.
Mrs. Madam
Good.
Michelle.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Michelle is just fine.
All right. Well,
What should I call you?
Madam Ellen.
Real good.
How's everybody doing?
Everybody's good.
Yeah? How are the girls? How old are they now?
Malia is 16.
Ooh.
Ooh, I know.
That's driving age.
She's driving.
Is she
She
really?
is. Look out, DC. She's on the road. Yeah, she's a driver. She drives to school every day.
Really?
And Sasha is 13, so
Wow.
8th grade and a junior in high school.
And how is the teenage girls' years
They're
going?
they're doing okay.
Yeah?
I mean, you know, so far so good. I mean, knock on everything.
Yeah.
You know, but they're still sweet. They still kind of like us. But they generally don't really want to spend any time with us.
Yeah.
you know, so, but they're good.
So they're just typical teenage
They
girls.
are so typical, and I
Yeah.
love it. I'm so proud of them. I think they've just managed this interesting journey with just
Yeah.
a lot of grace and poise. I'm really proud of them.
Yeah,
so.
that's a lot for teenagers to go through teenage years, much less being the,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
daughters of the president and first lady.
They're doing it.
That's a lot. Did they ask about Auntie Ellen?
In fact, Sasha was very upset that she was in school today. She would have loved to
Oh, really?
come with me. Yeah, they ask about you all
Well,
the time. They love you.
Oh, well, I love that.
Everybody loves that.
Yeah, I mean,
They want to know, Malia in particular wants to know where her college fund check is. When that's going to be deposited
Oh.
into. But,
me-
you know, we've got a
let
year
me talk
or so.
to
We've got
Shutterfly,
some-
'cause I can help them out. I will fund them for sure. What about college? Are they going to go far, far away, or?
You know, we don't know yet. We're in that process.
Mm-hmm.
Can you believe it? College visits and tests and all the drama. But she's a junior, so
Yeah.
she's got one more year before she's actually applying.
And do they want to be in politics, or?
No.
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 This was a good
absolutely not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to be in politics?
No.
No.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, it's a tough gig, isn't it?
You know, it's important work.
Yes.
But you have to have the personality and the passion for the politics.
Yeah.
I just want to help folks. I'm like you. You
Yeah,
know?
that's,
I just want to make sure. And you can do that in so many different ways.
Right.
Politics is one important form to do it, and
Yeah.
I'm glad there are people who are willing to roll up their sleeves, but I leave it to those folks, and
Yeah.
you know, I'll find other ways to.
Yeah, there's a
keep
lot of
giving
ways to
back.
help people, and you
Absolutely.
are helping people. And so 22 years of marriage, right?
22.
22 years of marriage.
Yeah.
And there's got to be, you know, you can't say much about him that would be bad or nasty, but there have to be things that bug you. Like, does he have a habit that's annoying?
You know, let me say this about the 2 decades of marriage plus, is that what I've come to find out is that you don't sweat the small stuff. You know, you know, the journey that we've taken together, the fun we've had, the challenges we faced, the 2 beautiful girls that were raised, and I kind of give him a pass now when he leaves his socks on the floor or tells that story for the 100th time. And, you know, wants us to, like, laugh at it like as if we first heard it. So.
Right. And especially, well, he's got to have good stories, though. I mean, whatever his 100th story, the 100th
Well, you
time
know,
he's telling
as good as of a story,
I see.
you know, 100 times
Yeah.
is a lot.
Yeah. No, I understand.
And,
now,
yeah.
so you're living in, and I visited you there, Portia and I and my brother, we were lucky enough to go see you. But it's a big place. Now,
It's a big house.
are you, first of all, are you used to living in it by now? Do you get used to that?
Yeah, you absolutely do. I mean, when we first moved in, it was like drinking from a fire hydrant, you know? Just everything coming at you, trying to...
Have you tried that before? How would you know that is? What a weird thing to
It's
do.
true, I
Michelle.
guess you're right. It's let's just say it's hard. It's really hard. It was hard.
And what will you look forward to the most when you're able to live a somewhat normal life?
You know, the one thing people don't realize is we can't do little things like open windows. You know, I mean, I look forward to getting in a car and rolling down the window and just letting the air hit my face. I mean, I haven't been in a car with the windows open in about 7 years, if you
No.
can imagine that. So I'm gonna spend that first year just hanging out the window. The wind, you know?
People drive by. Was that Michelle?
It's like she's hanging out the window again.
Michelle was outside of the
Get back
sunroof.
in.
Yeah. Oh my.
I just want some wind in my face.
Yeah, I don't.
Small things.
You don't think about that.
Yeah, we can't open windows. I mean, the windows in our house don't open.
But on Scandal, they go on the balcony all the time. You know?
There is the balcony,
So you
yeah.
can go on the
that's real.
balcony.
We do, and we go on the balcony, but that's really the only door we can open to the outside.
Oh, that's a bummer.
It's
Yeah.
it's interesting.
Yeah, it really is. Hey, we need to talk about Selma. The anniversary was this past weekend, and the whole family went there, and that must have been really moving.
It was really powerful. I mean, just a reminder of, you know, the sacrifices people made and the bravery they showed to change the course of history. And one woman was telling me how she was 14 years old when she marched. And she came on that day just ready to have her voice heard, but then she looked into the faces of that angry mob, and she said she was ready to just turn around. She said, I don't care about any rights, I just can't do this. And one of the older marchers told her that you cannot leave, because if you run today, you'll be running from your fears for the rest of your life. And she stayed and she marched on that day. I mean, that was, you know, that was a powerful day for us.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you saw the movie Selma, and if you haven't, you should see it. It's so important, and I thought Oprah did a beautiful job of the movie. And
it reminds us that we cannot take our right to vote for granted.
No.
Not in this, because too many people
no.
sacrifice for that right. So.
That scene in the movie of them marching, it's heartbreaking. Yeah. It's really heartbreaking. Yeah. And but to be there and the President of the United States standing there, it's a powerful day. Yeah. We have to take a break, and we will be back. And I think we have another challenge. Last time it was push-ups, and we have a different challenge this time. So we'll see what it is. We'll be back. We are back with the First Lady of the United States, Michelle Obama, and we were talking about Selma, and Oprah, of course, produced that movie. We're both friends with Oprah. Oprah is my neighbor, and so we're probably better friends. But you hang out with her sometimes, too.
Yeah, every now and then.
Do you know, when's the last time you saw her?
Oh, we screened Selma at our home.
No, so a while ago. I saw them, I saw the screening that she screened in Santa Barbara, so I saw her, but I just saw her last weekend.
Yeah, well, so, I was still on her magazine cover first. But, yeah, I mean, I'm not.
No.
I just...
well, maybe first the way it worked out, but I was first on it, and then yours came out first, or something like that.
Okay, all right.
Look, it's not important. Who knows her better? But on the count of three, we'll say her middle name, because I'm sure you know her middle name. Okay? 1, 2, 3.
Michelle.
Carol. No, do you really know it? I do know it.
I don't know
I just found out today. It's Gail.
Oh, yeah, I did know that.
It's Gail.
I did know that.
Oh, but you were saying your name.
Yeah. She was named after me.
Yeah, of course. So let's talk about, this is the 5th anniversary of the Let's Move campaign, which is so important, and it really is an issue that we have to, I mean, the health of these kids right now is not good.
Yeah, we're making some progress, though. In 5 years, we've seen a real shift in the way that we talk about our health and our movement, particularly when it comes to kids. We've seen now 30 million kids who are benefiting from improved lunch standards. We're seeing food companies making healthier products and employers rewarding their workers for working out. There's just a new norm. And I think a lot of that is because we're really changing the culture. And we're starting to see some progress. Childhood obesity rates have finally stopped rising for the first time in decades. And among our youngest children, the rates have actually started to decline. So we're really proud of the work that we've been doing.
So there's a challenge. You're doing something new with at the White House for the Easter egg roll, right?
Yeah, well, in honor of the 5th anniversary, I've issued this challenge. We're calling it Gimme5, and we're using the hashtag Gimme5 on social media, and we're asking folks all across the country to give me 5 ways they're leading a healthy life. We've got a lot of celebrities involved. Beyonce gave me 5, and Ryan Seacrest, and Nick Jonas, and even the astronauts on the space shuttle. The International Space Shuttle got involved. And we're going to take over the Easter egg roll this year with a Gimme 5 dance. And actually, the So You Think You Can Dance All-Stars are coming to the Easter egg roll to teach the whole South Lawn this dance. And I have actually challenged this woman right here to learn the Gimme 5 dance.
Right.
And I hear you have sort of been practicing.
I've been practicing somewhat. I'm very busy, very, very busy. And I'm not really good at choreography. I'm more of a freestyle kind of street
You're more
dance.
street?
I'm more street.
Yeah.
But, you know, I have tried to learn the dance, and so if that's your challenge, you have learned the dance, I assume?
Yeah, I've been, I'm busy too, you
Okay.
know. But I've taken, backstage, I just sort of looked over, and I thought,
Yeah.
maybe we can do this. If you're
Right.
up for the
Yeah,
challenge.
the thing is, your people said you've been practicing for a year, so...
My people? You think I have people?
Yeah, there were so many people, everyone was telling me. Well, listen, I'm in better shape than you, so what we'll do is... I mean, we know that from the push-up
It's
competition.
clearly. I
Yeah,
won the
you
push-up.
did not win.
I
You lost that.
absolutely
You
did.
cheated. And you,
I did not.
Okay, let's not. You're pretty.
Well, we can see.
All right, let's. Let's.
see.
No, we
Here,
We have
now.
A push-up competition again?
No.
No.
The Gimme Five
Look how scared you were of that.
No,
Did you
no,
see? Look. No.
Look.
No. All right. Look.
Don't
make
let me
take your
take off my
jacket.
jacket.
All right.
Hold on. Don't make me take off my jacket.
All right. All right. The dance.
The dance.
All right, so we'll take a break and we will do the dance.
All right.
All right,
let's
we'll
do
be
it.
back.
Do the dance.
All right, we're back with the First Lady of the United States, and you have, I don't know if you created this dance.
I did not.
Okay, but you know it very well. You've rehearsed it, you've practiced it, and it's part of the Let's Move campaign.
Yes.
It's important to move, it's important to dance, so.
I got the dance steps the same time you got the dance steps, so don't even try it. Don't try to set it up.
All right, let's see
just
what
gotta-
happens. We brought in some help for this dance. Please welcome mentors Twitch and Travis Wall along with us. So you think you can dance? Yes! All right. Woo. Okay, ready? Yeah. Hit it. Oh, wait. Wait.
Lost my mic
Microphone.
back.
Oh, I could have taken you down. Just
Oh,
now.
wait.
You see? Yeah. It was that hip thrust. You were
Was
just
that
like,
Is it gonna stay? Because there is some hip thrusting.
Yeah.
So
All
there's
right.
a lot of it. So.
All right. Hey, if my mic falls, I may stop it. All right, let's try it again. Hit it. I'm so excited. You know, I've been doing this show a long, long time, and you won't believe this. I started doing the show back when headphones still had cords. But today something is happening. It's never happened before in the history of this show. Today I'm co-hosting with the First Lady of the United States. I know. Isn't this exciting? What an honor for her. Michelle and I have been preparing all day long. The First Lady has been studying up on the guests. I spent the last 2 hours patting myself down. So I'm ready. I think she's ready. So please welcome my co-host for the day, the First Lady, Michelle Obama. Thank you for being my co-host, and you know you're going to have to squat a little bit because you're too tall. I think I'm going to regret saying this, but I should wear heels.
You're a little part.
Yeah.
No, you're good down there.
No. So you're still competitive. You're still competitive. All right, so I'm sure you know the #1 job of a co-host is to make the host look good. So that's your first job.
Well, that's an easy job for me because you already look so good.
Oh, come on.
Was that believable?
We'll work on that. All right, and you watch my show every day, so I'm pretty sure you know what happens next. Do this.
And now, the First Lady of the United States and the First Lady of daytime television shall dance.
We shall dance. Thank you so much, everybody. I make him step away from the bar because he melts all the ice. Say hi to Twitch over there. Michelle was just saying backstage that she would like to do this with me every day.
I still have a job.
Oh, okay. Well,
I got to finish that one up.
soon you won't. Soon you won't. I am so glad you're here. And so you came in a huge motorcade. Where did y'all park?
Oh, we parked right out front.
You parked in front?
Yeah.
Oh, Michelle, you should have asked me. No, you can't park there after 3 o'clock. Do we have a security camera to see what's happening there? So while they're there.
That's us. Everything
That's
looks
y'all.
good.
Oh, you're getting a ticket. Oh, no. Oh, no. You're getting.
Why didn't you give me some? Don't you have guest passes or
No,
something?
no.
I thought we were good out there.
No, I'm so sorry. You were supposed to park in the structure across the street like everybody else.
Someone's gonna be in trouble.
Yeah, well, they're downtown and it's $600 a car, so that's good. So you've been First Lady for almost 8 years, and you only have a few more months left in the White House. Pretty soon you're going to start doing things like a regular civilian, so I wanted to help you out. Earlier today, I took the First Lady to CVS, and I taught her, because you had to learn how to shop by yourself.
I haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, well, the last time I was at CVS, I was picking up birth control, so it's been a while for me. So we're going to show you a little bit of what happened today, and then we'll show you the whole thing tomorrow. This is what happened. All right. Here we go,
CVS?
Michelle. There's coupons because, you know, you're going to need these probably. It's been a
Okay.
while. And you push the basket because nobody's going to push it for you. CVS, of course. CVS stands for Cotton, Vaseline, and Stuff.
That doesn't.
And
That's not true.
it does. Do you want anything from the
What are
coupons?
these?
That's a
What's in
personalized fan.
This is a fan?
It seems like it is. Let's open it and see.
Just before I got in the way. This is new. Wait, Ellen, don't open these up in the store.
Why not?
What if I don't like it?
Well, then let's put it back.
No, don't do that.
Do you have any coins? Because there's a coin star over there.
Okay.
See, this is so good. I'm
Do you
preparing
know-
you.
Let's take a few.
There. Okay, put the whole
No,
thing
no,
in.
wait. What if it's wrong? Okay, what are we gonna do with all this money? Oh, this is cool. We got $21.
Is now up to $24.25.
How do you know when it's done? Wait, don't touch anything yet until it's $45.17. This isn't cash.
This isn't cash. This is a ripoff.
What are we supposed to do? I told you, we shouldn't have put all those
Yeah.
coins in it.
Yeah.
We should have
You're
started
right.
with like this.
You're right. Oh, is this the cash voucher?
No, that I know what that is.
What
That's
is it?
just a debit thing. Do you have a
Ma'am,
debit card?
can you help us?
Hi,
And this
I'm
is
Michelle.
This is Michelle. What
Nice
did
to meet
they
you.
called you Michelle before the first lady?
Yes.
Okay, Shelly.
Yes,
We're gonna
Michelle.
call her Shelly. Shelly, you slide it in, and then you put your pin number in.
Okay. Turn around.
Pin number 9 5.
Yeah, it would just charge probably like a 5.
Okay, check in.
Michelle.
Where you Oh, wait.
Bernie Sanders. No.
It's Halloween. Should we go to the
Thought it was, and it's not.
No. That didn't look like Bernie
No,
Sanders
not
to
at
me.
all.
Not at all.
No. You can't get in here. This is locked.
What's so special about this stuff? Don't you might break it.
How do you? Oh.
I didn't realize it got so. It doesn't make a noise. Hello?
Yeah.
Hello? We need help on aisle 2. Customer service on aisle 2. Hi, good, hi. How are you? It's nice to
Hi,
see
Shelley.
you.
Hi, Ellen.
You know what? Sasha needed some earphones. I'm gonna get some for her. How much are these? I'm just picking up stuff. What are you doing?
I'm just scratching your back.
I'm trying to focus.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not really itchy. I am looking for headphones. What do you think? You think I should get, can you chill out on the itching and help me with this here? Don't scratch him. You know, but this is not how you behave in CBS. Stop scratching him. Oh no, scratches. Stop it.
He likes it.
Thank you.
Did I feel good?
Yes, it sure did.
It was annoying to
We're
me.
probably gonna get it cheaper. We are back with my co-host, the First Lady of the United States, Michelle Obama. So you are coming to the end. Do you have senioritis? Are you able to do anything you want to do?
No, and my staff, I'm like, they're just cracking the whip. There's not a minute. It's like, we're finished, leave me alone. So no, we're busy as ever. We're trying to finish up initiatives. We've got all the last things. We're cleaning up the house, trying to get our security deposit back.
Yeah. Is it a big security deposit?
It's huge.
Yeah.
It's a big house,
Yeah.
house. So we're trying to patch all those little holes.
I see. That those girls did.
the
They're so
girls.
wild.
And
yeah.
we have the dogs, you know. It's
Yeah.
just a mess.
So thinking of all the things that have happened in the last 8 years, it must be surreal. I mean, sometimes when you're in it, you don't step back enough to go, I did
and
this.
there's no time.
Right.
There's absolutely no time. These 8 years have flown by.
Does it
and-
feel like that?
Yeah, especially this last period. It's like, I can't believe it's already September. But, you know, whether it's the 4th of July, watching the fireworks from the top of the White House, or watching my mom meet the Pope with the girls, I mean, come on, you know.
Or when I visited.
Yeah, it's a memory that will be etched in my heart
Yeah.
forever.
No, like up
It's
there with the
good.
Pope, I'm sure.
It
yeah.
was right there. It's like
Yeah.
Pope, the Queen, Ellen.
Yeah, yeah.
Right there. Those
Or
top 3.
Or Ellen, the Pope, the Queen. What, you know. it's, you know, you'll get perspective later. But is there, what are you going to miss the most about? I know you're looking forward to, like you said, rolling a window down and walking and doing things that you haven't been able to do, but what are you going to miss?
It's really the people. You know, think about it, the girls have grown up in the White House. I mean, the staff that's there, we see them every day. These are people who have helped us raise our kids. They've loved us. They've taken care of us. And the minute we leave, that's it. So it's really the people that we'll miss most. And I'm sure the girls will have a tough time. And they think they're ready. But when you've grown up in a place, I mean, imagine, they won't be able to just knock on the door and say, can I see my room? You know, that's not going to happen. So we're trying to have them step back and really appreciate the walk on the South Lawn, sitting on the Truman balcony. I mean, so we just want to keep creating some memories for them as well.
Yeah, because talk about not having perspective. They really have grown up and gotten used to that. And what an amazing experience they've had. That's incredible.
I'm proud of them. They've really managed this so well. I mean, you know, I just love them to death. And the big thing I've always worried about was making sure that they got out of this hole. And I'm just proud that they're poised, smart, intelligent young women.
They are. They are. I mean, I met them 8 years ago when you brought them here to see the Jonas Brothers, and that was the first time that I met you and the girls outside.
Yeah.
And then
I got that picture in my dressing room.
Oh, do you? That's. I mean, it's amazing when you look at how long ago that was. And then, of course, I know them a little bit now, and they just are. It's hard enough to raise children, period. But to raise children in front of everyone and in the White House, and they have done. You've done an amazing job. Do you feel like? And I'm sure you did feel pressure to be the first African-American First Lady to, like, there's some kind of responsibility or?
Well, one of the things I know from sitting in this position that every First Lady feels some level of pressure. I mean, this is a big platform and you don't want to mess it up. So I wouldn't dare to compare my experience to any former First Lady, but I do take the role seriously. I do, as I said in my convention speech, I know that kids are watching us. They're watching what we say, what we do, and Barack and I have tried to make sure that what kids are seeing is something that they can be proud of, because it matters.
Well, you have accomplished that. You have accomplished that, and I know you know that, but you should feel very proud. Both of you should feel very proud. I mean, you, like I said, we will miss you so much because it has been a joy, and I feel proud to call you a friend.
It has been an honor. I mean, an honor. And I wasn't the political spouse. I was very hesitant about this, but it's truly been an honor to serve, to travel this country, to meet so many great people. I have so much hope for this nation, and I hope that everybody else does too. We have some great young people. We've got great communities. I just wish everyone had the opportunity to travel the country like we have had, because you would feel good every day about where we live. It's the best country on earth.
Yes, it is. It is. It is. So, I know education is important to you. That's one of your initiatives, and Let Girls Learn. That's another one. You want to talk about that?
Well, you know, education changed my life. I mean, I grew up on the south side of Chicago. My mom is here. My mom and dad were working class folks, and they stressed. My mom is like, don't point me out. You're here, Mom. But even though...
May I say, sorry,
yeah.
May I say thank you so much for giving us her.
And she never goes anywhere. But when I said I was going to be on Ellen, she was like, I'm going. I was like, okay, Mom. But my parents always stressed education. So I want to make sure that young people in this country take charge of their education. We've got a lot of work to do in terms of our schools, but we want kids to be aspiring to go to college. And not just kids here, but young girls around the world. That's what Let Girls Learn is all about. There's 62 million girls worldwide that are not in school today. And just imagine what we're losing in terms of talent and possibility. We are blessed to have the public education system that we have today. And I just want to make sure our young people don't take that for granted, because there are kids that would die to have the opportunities that we have here in this country. So that's some of the work that I hope to continue to do when we leave the White House.
Absolutely. You're amazing. You're amazing. You are an inspiration. You do so many great things. You make me want to do great things. And right now, I want to do something very nice for everybody. Everybody here is coming back for 12 days of giveaway. Well, as you know, I'm very athletic, and Michelle is a little less so. But our next guest is considered one of the best athletes in the world. Take a look.
From the Golden State Warriors, please welcome two-time MVP and NBA champion Stephen Curry.
How you doing?
Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. This is amazing. How you doing?
What's going on? Welcome to our show.
So right at home. This is awesome. Thank you.
Isn't this fun? Y'all know each other, right?
Yeah. We spent a good amount of time at the White House. Hopefully I can go back a couple more times down the road.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
We're both going to come back a couple more times.
I would love to have you both. You're always busy, so.
Yeah, well, we can make some time,
You
right?
golf. That's your problem.
I do.
Yeah, you golf with Barack, right?
I have a good time with Barack.
Yeah, he spends a lot of time golfing with my husband.
That's what he said on the course.
Yeah, I know.
So he knows. He knows.
So who's better golfer?
Stephen.
I'm a better golfer, but obviously in golf you play with the handicaps and everything, so everything's pretty fair. The last 2 times I played, I've lost to him.
What's your handicap and what's his?
I'm a
really
2. I can't
Yes, I know
disclose that
handicaps.
information.
She doesn't.
What is your handicap?
I'm a 2. I was told not to disclose that information on our
What's your
president's
handicap? I don't know
handicap.
what
That's
it
top
is.
secret.
Okay, it's top secret.
I'm acting like Secret Service, so that's top
All right.
secret.
But 2, that's amazing that
That's
you're
pretty
a
good.
2.
Didn't have my A game when I played him both times, so I really wanted it. That would
He's
have been a story.
talker, though, right?
He is, but you know
Trash
how he's
talker.
during his speeches, he has like that very, kind of slow cadence.
Yeah,
He kind
we
of
know.
draws you in. He brings that same kind of vibe to his trash talk. So I'll hit a shot out of bounds, and he'll just look like, yeah, that's not a good shot. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to do better next time. Like that kind of, so it gets under your skin too, because like I know I hit it out of bounds. Like,
Don't you? You should trash talk back, Stephen.
I
Give him
wasn't-
some things to say.
I wasn't comfortable.
Talk about his ears.
Oh.
Here's one. As you're putting, you want to say, the shadow from your ears is really messing up my putt. Try that one.
I have to bring that one out. That's going up here.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll say that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. That is low. That is like,
That's what trash talking is.
that's what trash talking is.
That is
Not
the
fair,
trash
though.
part
He has
of the talking.
50 Secret Service out there, so if I trash talk, he just gives them the look, and then I'm out of there.
And we never see you again. We don't know what happened unless we
It's
saw
nice
you
knowing
play
you.
golf. Let's talk about what you're doing together. You're doing something called Drink Up,
Yeah.
which is, I love that you're doing something about water, because I am a big fan of water. I think everyone should drink water. It's good for you in so many different ways. It flushes out all the bad stuff. It's good for you. It's better for you than anything else that you could possibly drink. So tell us about Drink Up.
You said it best. I mean,
Really? It's like, duh.
It's true.
teaming up with our First Lady and my partner Britta to encourage families and kids to drink more water more often, and trying to give them an affordable option for better tasting water. So.
And one thing I'm so proud about with you, Stephen, is that you are supporting water, fruits and vegetables. I mean, you are stepping up and endorsing things that are healthy for kids and families.
Our audience can drink more great tasting water with their Brita pitcher filters and a $200 American Express gift card. Stefan, you're going to sit down and we're going to take turns pulling out these pins, and 1 or 2 balloons may fall. The person who pulls the pin that makes all the balloons drop is the loser. So, Stefan,
Depends on how
you're going
you
to get
look at
very, very wet.
All right,
So you're going to sit right there.
Let's do it.
And I think
chair, and
we go
come
up here.
Okay.
Now, we don't know which pen is going to...
I know.
Do you want to start or do you want me to start?
I think I'll start.
Okay.
Don't you think? Okay.
Take your time, take your time.
All right.
Okay. Ooh, this is sticky. Oh. Uh-oh. I don't know.
I like the sound of that.
Oh, there's
Drips, no!
That's water drops. All right.
Yeah, but 1 balloon doesn't count. The loser is the one who does all the balloons.
This is definitely gonna be one.
That's definitely going to be 1. Stefan, she's...
Sorry, babe. I still love you. Oh, that wasn't a good one.
It's really a slow burn. It's like, yeah. Is it better if
I'm
you
comfortable now. Let's just go.
Oh!
Hey!
I have a
You
feeling.
think long, you think wrong, Ellen.
Yeah.
It's the old saying.
There's way too many balloons in that
That's
bucket.
a lot. You should have just worked out or something.
Oh, man. What a good sport.
That's how you play hoops from all the road. We'll be right back. We are back with the First Lady, Michelle Obama, my co-host today, and it is pretty much it's a huge deal that you're here. And before, I just wanted to take advantage of this before the show ends, that I would maybe commemorate this with a, with a selfie or something.
Yeah, I'd love to.
So,
all right.
uh-oh, I just messed it up. Hold on.
Do you have
No.
your password? Oh, good.
Wait, hold on. I just need to get back to the camera. That's all I have to do.
It is a 1-hour show. And
How do you? Well, you're doing great.
I watch it.
I lost the camera. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Hold on.
A selfie means we're both in it, right?
Oh.
We should do duck lips or something.
No, this is not. You know who's better at this than me is Bradley Cooper. Bradley.
You guys are great. Aren't they fantastic?
I gotta tell you, she has been begging me for years to do this, and I was like, no. And then finally, I'm like, okay, I guess so.
All right.
How many times have you been to the White House?
Twice. How many times have you been there?
The state dinner,
Yeah.
which is technically
That-
the White House.
that
yeah,
counts.
of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had just done American Sniper, and the tuxedo, I only had one tuxedo, it didn't fit, and then I was so nervous that it would rip, and so I decided the last minute to 86 the underwear.
Because if it should rip, it's much better to not have underwear on.
for us. It's good for us, right, ladies?
Yeah. You look.
I know.
No, you look fantastic.
But you're very kind.
In every kind of way, you look good. But is this for a part, or is this just you didn't shave last night?
Yeah. I'm that much of a man.
Yeah.
No, it's for a part.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You look good.
Oh, really?
You look really good.
But not only is Bradley adorable and a great actor, but you have just been amazing, an amazing supporter of joining forces. Your work with our veterans and military families.
What you have accomplished in 8 short years is incredible, and I'm just honored that you ever invited me and that we were able to do some work together.
Yeah.
Well, our effort, we worked for 5 years. We just celebrated the 5th anniversary, and we're really trying to rally the nation around our military service members, our veterans and their families.
You know, I was a part of the USO before I had done a movie called American Sniper, which you came out publicly and talked about, which was a huge, huge thing for the movie and for the movement. And then I was able to really have my eyes open to the issues of veterans, which are re-assimilating into civilian life. And it's the family and it's the home life. And that was really eye-opening, and that's what you've helped so much. And actually, I did a movie with Jacob Schick, who's out here, who played a Marine Corps sniper.
Hi, Jacob.
And he's got an organization called 22 Kill, and I just was with them a couple weeks ago. We were in Walter Reed Hospital, and you know, anybody can do anything. You can go to these hospitals, you can visit with vets, and it just means the world, and it doesn't take much.
You can go to our website and learn more about joining forces, and we will be right back. Thank you so much. Bradley Cooper. Thank you so much for co-hosting with me today. You're a natural at this. You really are.
Yeah.
Isn't she amazing?
Well, let me say this. Ellen, you have been amazing to this country, to our family, to the initiatives, the support that you've given to us. You are a friend. We love you. We're so proud of you. And by the way, that 12 Days of Christmas idea, all mine. All me. Right here.
A cheater and a liar. I said it before, but I really mean it. You are truly amazing, and I am so blessed that I got to experience you in my lifetime as a First Lady and to be a friend, and we are so grateful for everything that you and Barack have done, and we will miss you. Love you. And I'm my co-host, Michelle Obama, Bradley Cooper, Stephen Curry, and Usher. I'll see you tomorrow. Be kind to one another. Bye. Hey, guys. Don't you miss her? I mean it. I'm so honored. Thank you so much for being here.
It's my pleasure. I love you.
I love you too.
And you look great. Look at you, how cute you are.
Well, look at
your
you.
shoes.
I have shoes on.
You got shoes on.
I put shoes on.
Shoes for your birthday.
What are you doing? What's happening since you left the White House? Are you bored?
Nothing much. Just
what do you do?
hanging out. Nothing.
Nothing?
No, I wake up when I want to wake up. I got myself all gussied up to come here.
Yeah?
Came out of the basement. It's just like, what? Come out of the house? But we're doing great. The girls are good. Barack is working. We've got projects going. So we're staying busy and traveling. We've had some fun.
Are you still working on a lot?
Yeah,
I'm not going to challenge you to anything.
Yeah, no. I'm not dressed for a challenge.
I'm not either. And
I'd beat you anyway.
I bet you would. Yeah.
That was cold-blooded, wasn't it? No.
You know what? This time I think you're right, because I think I've slowed down on my push-ups. But
I have too.
Yeah.
I have too. You got to change your workup.
Look how she was cheating. Can you see, y'all?
Who said? Somebody was like, yep, she was cheating.
Yep. I know you have
My arms are so much longer than yours. They don't go down but so far. That was ages ago.
Just because, that was ages ago. I was in shape then. I was... I wasn't 60. So you're living in a regular house. You said you wanted to
we
open
live
windows.
in Washington. Yeah. We stayed in Washington because Sasha, our youngest, is a junior in high school, and we wanted her to finish in the high school she's been in since she was in 2nd grade.
That's sweet of you.
So we live in the neighborhood down the street from the White House.
Is it weird to like look at that and go?
No, it is not.
No?
Yeah, no, it's not. I mean, you know, the thing about what I learned in those 8 years is that home is where we make it, and we were in the White House for 8 years, but it wasn't the house, it was us in it. It was our values and our love for each other, and we just moved that to another house. So, but it is odd because now I have a door and a doorbell, and people actually trip out when I come to my door and I open it, and the dogs, Bo and Sunny, don't know what a doorbell is. So the doorbell rings and they're like, I never heard that before.
Oh. So who put the house together? Did you?
I did.
You
with
did.
the help of my team, and we had a decorator, but I picked out the house. I was responsible because he was being the president when we had to move, so he didn't really have time to go house hunting.
Right. So does he like, does he have the room he wants, the closet he wants?
Oh, no. He still talks about this. He got so shortchanged on this whole deal. He doesn't have enough closet space. Sorry. He's got the smallest room for his office, and Sasha actually killed in this house. She has like this 2-room suite. It's all decked out. She's got like a living room area and a bedroom, and she designed it. So he's really hating on her.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, but she deserves it because you're.
I think so.
Yeah.
She's the baby.
Because Malia's not there, and
Malia's not. She's got a room up in the attic somewhere.
Oh,
Malia.
I didn't know that.
She's away at college.
Yeah,
you don't waste rooms on college kids.
No. Hey, I have a question, and I think a lot of people have the same question. So when the transfer was happening, when Donald Trump and his wife were moving into the White House, there was a gift exchange.
Oh,
there was a box given.
The Tiffany's box.
Yes. So what was in there?
It was a lovely frame.
What was a frame?
It was a frame. Oh yeah, this is.
First of all, he just walks up the steps without his wife. Just leaves his wife behind. He just walks up there.
Well, there's all this protocol. I mean, this is like a state visit, so they tell you that you're going to do this. They're going to stand here. Never before do you get this gift. So I'm sort of like, okay. What am I supposed to do with this gift? And everyone cleared out, and no one would come and take the box. And I'm thinking, do we take the picture with? And then my husband saved the day. See, he grabbed the box and took it back inside. But everybody cleared out. No staff, no one. I was like, what do you do with the box?
All right, we're going to take a break. More with Michelle Obama after this. We're back with the former First Lady of the United States, Michelle Obama. And how do you feel? You know, we were talking to your husband about this when we spent some time with him. And I personally feel frightened. I feel like the world is a very scary place right now. And I do a show every single day where I'm supposed to make people happy and forget about what's going on in the world. What is your take on what's happening?
Yeah, people are afraid, but then there are people who feel good about the direction of the country. So, I mean, that's what makes this country complicated, because it's made up of so many different people from different backgrounds. I mean, we are this mosh pit of society, and sometimes there's a rub. But the thing that we have to remember, the thing I learned in the 8 years that I was in the White House, was that what we do every day in our lives, the good things that we do every day, and we know we do it, we show empathy, we care for each other, you know, we do have a lot in common. That's what it means to lead with hope and not fear. And that's all we have is hope. So I would just encourage your viewers, the country, to do the things we do every day, to love each other, to take care of each other, to show empathy. And you can't do that only when people make you feel good or safe. We've got to do it all across the board. We have to be an open-hearted nation, and that's who we are. And that's the truth of who we are. So you can't lose sight of that. Yeah. So let's just keep living our lives like that every single day and forget what they're saying in Washington. That's not necessarily who we are. We know who we are, and I know who this country is, because I went out to towns and cities all over the place, and even if people didn't agree with me or my husband, they were kind, they were hardworking,
They were trying to do the right things every day, and that's what we have to remember about each other. That's who we are. So
Yep.
I'm grateful to all of you for the work
I
you've
am
done.
too. I am too. Now listen. I don't know why you got me talking about all that. Where's my gift?
Oh, okay. Well, I brought you some gifts. Oh my.
Who's that guy?
Oh my.
Yeah.
Well, as you can see,
Wow.
I went to our favorite store.
Yes.
And I stole this basket, so don't tell anybody. So I brought you
You're
a few
supposed
things.
to have your own bag. Oh, I remember that.
I brought you a big box of wine.
Oh, that's nice. That's a good year too.
You introduced me to the box wine concept.
That's right.
So we're gonna drink up.
Yes, I'll have that for sure tonight.
And a little something to keep to keep you flowing. You know. And you know, just so that you don't ever lose a push-up competition again.
What does this do?
Well, this is gives you the perfect push-up.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, I don't need it, so I don't know how.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna, you know, your birthday was a few weeks ago, and I'm
You're gonna re-gift
it next year because you need this. But I do want to see how this works.
And last but not least, to remember the good times, a little Barack Obama chia pet.
Oh no! Who knew they made this?
Who knew?
Oh,
That's the first time you've seen that?
I've never seen that.
So next time you know how to do the chia pet.
Yeah,
you put
sure.
the dirt in, and
You
then
put
you
the
water,
dirt- and you water it?
the Obama head.
Yeah.
And you get Obama hair.
But shouldn't that be gray now?
It's
No,
It should
it
be.
probably went back to a regular color after now it's probably better.
And then you can keep the basket.
Okay, thank you so much. That's so
Happy
sweet of you.
birthday.
That's all right. We're gonna take a break. More with Michelle Obama after this. Yes, they didn't know you were here. This is
You guys didn't know that?
So the book is fantastic. We're going to talk about the book, which is, congratulations. It's doing so well. It's a bestseller, and all of your touring, I mean, how long are you on stage when you do these dates, like at the Forum?
Well, we just did the first one the other day with Oprah.
Right. You can say Oprah in front of me.
Okay, all right. You know, sometimes you're a little touchy about that.
She's my friend too, just,
Okay,
you know.
all right.
Yeah.
But we talked for about 90 minutes.
Oh, that's a good long time
Yeah,
for
it was a
people
good
to
long
come
time.
see you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then you're at the Forum in a couple of days?
Yeah, we'll be there. We're here. That's why we're here. Oh, I'm here to see you, but we'll be at the
No,
Forum.
you're here to see me, and then coincidentally.
And then there's the Forum.
Coincidentally,
Absolutely.
yes. All right, so I read the book, and I know a lot of this, but it's interesting to hear your, really what your feelings were and how much your life changed when you entered the White House, and now it's been almost 2 years.
Yeah.
And
2 years, can you believe that?
Yeah, I can't believe it's been that long. But are you feeling like you're completely different now, or did it happen the first night?
No. I mean, things have, because a lot of what makes you feel different is the security, and we still have security, and we've just seen recently that we sadly still need security. So I still have agents, and I can't drive, but we live in a regular house. I have a doorbell. I open my door.
You answer the door.
I answer my door.
Yeah.
My friends are still like, what are you doing here? And it's like, this is my house. I answer the door. So we're living a normal life, but we still live in kind of a bubble.
Yeah. Which is difficult. We were talking about that. Like, it really, your life changes the moment that he is elected president. It's not when you move into the White House immediately.
I describe it as being shot out of a cannon, because so you're running for years, and for me, I sort of thought he's not gonna win. Like a lot of people, it's like we're gonna give it a good old try. And then I was thinking that the conversation would be, honey, you did so good. Let's go back home to our normal life, and I'm so proud of you.
And then he won. And we were all shocked. My mom was sort of looking at, it's like, what is going on? But the minute you become president-elect, the security changes. So you are basically the commander-in-chief to be. So we have all the security, the motorcade changes. There are men with guns and black suits and different codes that you have, and that happens overnight. And then you have a very short time to transition your complete life. So we had to move from our house in Chicago, something that we hadn't fully really planned.
Yeah.
Find new schools for the girls, settle into not just the position of first family, but you had to build your staff, develop a transition team. You had to figure out what your initiatives were going to be, and that's all before inauguration happens.
Yeah.
So it's a whirlwind.
Yeah, that's what the book is filled with. You know, before, like you said, you didn't want him to run. You wanted your husband. You talk about then when he did win, it was a surprise. You talk about a lot of things. You mentioned me only once, and so I don't understand.
I wasn't counting.
Yeah.
But
No,
I mentioned you, Ellen.
once, and you say in here you won at the push-up contest. So I can
did.
sue for libel now that you put it in. Now you put it in writing.
We have the clips of me defeating you.
Yeah, I know. Look how high up she is. Look how low down I went.
Look how long my arms are.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
All right.
All right. I want to read something because you really do. You talk about.
Are you going to read the right text?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. This is not.
You're not going to make something up that's
No,
not
this
in the
is
book?
in the book.
Okay.
Because this is.
I'll let you know.
This is about your first kiss. You talk about your
okay.
first kiss.
Mm-hmm. With who?
Well, you tell me. All right. I arranged my first kiss. In fact, over the phone. It was with a boy named Ronell. Ronald?
Ronell.
Ronell.
That's a black Ronald.
All right.
Ronell. Say it like that. Say Ronell.
Ronell. I don't remember which one of us proposed that we meet outside my house one afternoon to give kissing a try, but there was no nuance to it, no shy euphemisms needed to be applied. We weren't gonna hang out or take a walk. We were gonna make out. And we were both all for it. How old were you there?
8th grade.
8th grade.
Dun-dun.
Now, is he, do you know where he is now?
I'm sure someone will find him.
Uh-huh.
Now.
Ronell.
No, we don't know where he is.
Ronell. I mean,
I tried not to use last names so people wouldn't be harassed for the rest of their lives. I told this story very early on about my very, very first kiss, which was Teddy in nursery school. And the press hunted that poor guy down. And I vowed never to mention anybody else's last name.
well, because you've been with a lot of men. There's a lot of, yeah.
That is not true.
Yeah,
That's not in the book.
Yeah, you read it, a lot of men. So, all right, we're gonna take a break. You're here for the whole hour. We have her for the whole hour, so we'll be back. We're back with the former First Lady, Michelle Obama, the amazing Michelle Obama. We miss you so much. We miss you so much.
I'm still here.
You're not here often enough. We need to see more of you. But I know we will because you're starting these.
I'm out there
initiatives.
now.
All right, I know. I like it. So in the book you talk about Malia going to prom.
Oh yeah.
Which is I just can't even imagine.
Let's set the stage.
Yeah. Go ahead.
You know, their whole lives were spent trying to have a normal life, go to soccer matches and birthday parties and sleepovers and have kids come over with a security detail. So then prom comes, and Malia asks, can I please ride with my date in his car? Because at that point, they had never driven in another person's car for security reasons. Kids could ride in their car, but they couldn't accept a ride from someone else. So everything in their lives is now a discussion. We have to pull in security, we have to talk to the chief of staff, talk to the communications director, and we decide, my thing was, she's got to ride in the car with her prom date, you know? I mean, come on, people. So she gets to ride, so he comes to pick her up Poor kid. And he's got to come through the official driveway that dignitaries come when state visits happen, around the south lawn, that long driveway up to the front door of our home, which is like the dip room. We're coming down the elevator because, you know, we're in the elevator, me and Barack and Malia, and she's like, just be cool, you know? It's like, please don't embarrass me. She looked beautiful. I mean, she just was a vision, is a vision. And Barack's trying not to cry, and he's trying to act cool. And we greet the young man in a nice tux. And, you know, God knows what happened to him getting in, because I tried to make security know he's coming, don't hassle him. I told Malia, make sure his car is clean, if you know what I mean, because dogs sniff the car. I said, I don't want him to be embarrassed. So I said, I don't know the kid, but, you know, he's picking up at a different house. I had met him, but I didn't know him. So he comes in, and you can tell he's a little nervous. And we shake his hand, take a picture, and they get in the car, and they go off, and then like 3 cars follow. It's like them, and then 3 cars, with men with guns. And Barack was like, this makes running for a second term all worthwhile. My daughter is being followed by men with guns to prom. He's like, I'm good. So.
Well said. All right, we're going to take a break, and we're going to, we did a surprise book signing earlier. We're going to show you that at some point, maybe next,
Ellen.
maybe later. I thought I helped you a lot. We'll be back. We're back with Michelle Obama, and so she's on a huge book tour, and the whole thing is sold out. Within minutes, the whole tour sold out. But we thought you could always use a little help. So
yes.
We would surprise you with a book signing. So, and we went someplace that people they don't usually go to sign books, but we went to Costco. All right.
Oh, look. This is the first time I've seen my book in a store.
It's here. You're going to sign books. We have Michelle Obama here. Michelle Obama. She'll be signing books.
How are you? What's your name?
I'm Sophia.
Sophia.
Hi, Sophia.
You got your book?
You'll start reading it when you get home.
Ellen, you can't sign my book.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't. Wait. Okay, so now you have to make a choice. Do you want an Ellen signed Michelle Obama book or Michelle Obama signed
What
Michelle
if you get
Obama
both
book?
of our signatures?
That would be fantastic. Why is your signature bigger than mine on my book? The heck?
Free samples. Anybody want a free sample?
What's your name?
Sure. Here's a free sample for you. Okay. What is your name?
What's your name?
Michelle, what did you put in here?
Oh my God.
What? Michelle, you can't do that. Look at her. She does a lot of book signings, so she gets a little, you know. That's crazy. You can't. I'm sorry. Don't even act like that happened. All right.
Okay, what's your name?
Gina.
So G-I-N-A. G-I-N-A.
Yes.
To Gina.
Here's my book.
Thank you.
Okay. Gina?
Gina.
Did you want Ellen's book too?
Yes, of course.
You don't have to be polite. Thank you.
What did you?
I didn't say anything.
Oh. What aisle is the foot fungus medicine on? Michelle is asking for foot fungus medicine.
I don't need foot fungus medicine, no.
So I came for lunch because I got for lunch and my grandbaby's just.
Are you sure
are you doing?
only want the 30-pack?
I don't need that much toilet paper. I'm good. We're good.
Why do you say one thing to me quietly and then act like you didn't say it?
Okay, and this one as well?
My mom.
L-I-L-A.
For those of you who can't get here, I'm going to read a tiny bit of her book so that you can see what is inside. He took her by the waist and pulled her flesh against his chest. There's only one thing this woman needs.
That's not my book. It's not in there. What book was that?
I don't know.
Stop reading from my book. Emma.
Okay. When she can breathe.
No.
Because when they go low, we get high.
When they go low, we get high.
That's not it. All right. Put that down. You're going to get that up your nose, and then you'll be sorry.
You're going to get up your nose.
Thanks so much. You want me to sign a book to you?
Sherry, S-H-A-A-R-I-A, S-C-H-A-A-O-R-I-O-I-O-U. Step on up. Thank you very much. When I say Michelle, you say Pfeiffer. Michelle. Michelle. Pfeiffer. You thought I was going to say Pfeiffer.
You got me on that one. All right.
What's your name?
William, L-I-L-L-I-A-M.
Stop signing.
I'm helping. And then you just sign your name.
That's messy. No, I'll do it for you. You spelled it wrong.
Well, you would have spelled it wrong too had she not said that.
L-I-L-L-A.
M.
See?
And second name is A.
L-I-L-L. Okay, you are.
Don't confuse her now, Ellen.
I'm helping her.
This is not helpful.
All right, you know what? You do it by yourself then.
It's better that way. How are you guys doing? What's your name? Monica. Right, M-O-N-I-C-A. No,
I won't say
we're gonna
anything.
keep working.
Oh my God. From sitting so much, yeah, that could be a problem.
I did not. We don't need this. No, thank you. And what's your name?
My name's Cheryl.
What are you doing? Stop.
Can't take her anywhere, can you, Michelle?
You can. Hi, how are you? Good. What's your name? Karen. Karen, thanks for being here.
She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming
Come on,
around
I've learned to ignore her.
She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Get it for coming.
Okay. Well, change it. She'll be coming. You should emphasize it more.
She plays. She plays.
No, I don't
yes,
really
she does.
play.
She says in the book.
This is not like a regular piano. You should. Thank you.
Michelle Obama.
What's your name?
Michelle
Do you really?
Obama wrote a book. She mentions Oprah several times, and the only one.
Okay, wait.
Michelle wrote a book mentioning Oprah too many times, but me only once.
Oh.
One time she mentions me, but only once.
Right.
All right, everybody, this has been fun. I miss Michelle. I miss the Obamas. We hope Michelle's foot fungus clears up. It's wonderful.
I don't have foot fungus.
Michelle!
We love Ellen.
We'll be right back. So you talk about in the book also the night that gay marriage passed. And this is a great story.
Yeah. One of the interesting things, I bring it up to talk about just how vastly different one day could be in the White House during our administration. And the day that Barack and I went to the funeral where he, famously sang Amazing Grace, we were at that funeral. But we flew back, and that same day, marriage equality was passed. And that same day. And we're in the White House, and when you're in the residence, there's so much bulletproof glass that sometimes you don't hear what's going on outside. And we were having dinner, and we were, listening. We knew that there was celebration happening, but we didn't realize that thousands of people were gathering in front of the White House at that time to celebrate. And my staff was calling me, and everybody was celebrating, and people were crying. And I thought, I want to be in that, Also, we had worked to make sure that the White House was lit up in the LGBT colors. So the lighthouse was.
It was so beautiful.
It was beautiful. So we had made that plan, and I was sitting and watching it on TV. and realizing I'm living this. I said, I have to break out of this. I want to go outside and I want to be a part of that celebration. So I had the bright idea, I'm going outside, okay? So I tried to find some partners. So I went to Barack's office and I said, we should go outside. And he was like, babe, I've got too much stuff to do. I can't go out. And he's like, you know I can't walk outside. Come on, get out of my office. I go to Malia, I said, I go to Sasha, I said, you want to come outside with me and see the house? It's colors, let's celebrate. And she's like, no, I'm watching. I went to Malia's room and I said, come on, go with me. And she says, okay, I'm down. So it's me and Malia, and we're trying to get out of the White House and realize that it's not that easy to get out of the White House when you're in it. But we were determined, and I said, we are not listening to anyone. We are gonna walk out that door, you and me. So you come out of the residence and there's an elevator, and there's usually an agent right there. And when you come out, they whisper, our code names, they're moving. And I'm like, dig, they know we're moving. It's like, let's not take the elevator. Come on, you and me, go down the stairs. So we rush down the stairs, and you can see the agent thinking, why are they running? And he doesn't quite know what to do, so he starts following us. And I'm like, run faster, run faster. And we go down the steps. And we go to the front door, the north portico door, which faces Pennsylvania Avenue. And I'm just thinking, I'm gonna walk out. So we go to the door, and the door is locked. So now there are many people behind us. The uniformed policeman, the usher who's in charge of the house, and they don't know what to do, right? And they're like, ma'am, where are you going? I say, I'm going out. We're going out. We're going outside. And they're watching and they're calling in more people. She's trying to get out. She's trying to get out. And Malia's like, she's pumped up. She's like, we're gonna do this, Mom. You get out, you get out. But the door is locked. And then the usher says, ma'am, if you walk out there, you will be on camera in front of the nation. Now I'm in ripped up shorts and, a t-shirt, no shoes on, no makeup. And I thought, you have a point. I don't wanna be on that clip looking like this. But eventually the happy news was that we got out. Malia and I walked outside. It took 15 minutes to get outside, and we stood along with all the cheering crowd off to the side, mind you, so no one would see us, with security surrounding us, and we tried to have our tender mother-daughter moment. But we just took it in. I held her tight, and my feeling was, see where we are moving forward. Change is happening.
That's beautiful. That's so good. All right. We have to take a break, but just really quickly, so you've been to 3 inaugurations, right? You went to...
2 of ours.
2 of yours. And then
one of someone else's.
One of someone else's. You went to Trump's. So you had pretty good seats at all of those.
Yeah.
Who had a bigger crowd? Could you tell?
I could tell.
All right.
I could tell.
You could tell? Mm-hmm. All right. We'll take a break. We'll be back. We are back with Michelle Obama, and we have learned a lot about you in this book, but we have a few more questions, and so we thought we would play a quick round of burning questions. Who was your first celebrity crush?
Jermaine Jackson of the Jackson 5s. And let me explain,
Okay.
because most people they had a crush on Michael.
That's right.
And I was young. I liked the older Jermaine. Yeah, I was into the older man. I think I was 7.
Wow. Tell us something you stole from the White House.
We had to pay for everything. That's in the book. I know you stole stuff.
I did. I stole, the napkins that were in the bathroom.
Do you still have them?
No.
What did you do with them?
I don't know. Do your best Barack Obama impression.
Oh, well, let me tell you, I have 3 points. 1, and then there's 2, and finally, 3.
That's a good one. All right.
You didn't do your best Barack Obama impression.
Oh, well, I don't really do impressions. I'm really bad at impressions. Besides your family, who would you like to go on a road trip with?
Ellen.
Really? That's so sweet. Yeah, Michelle.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, good. Where would we go?
I don't know. Where would you want to go?
We should travel across America.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah,
Let's
that'd
travel
be good.
across. Let's you and I do it. Yeah. Because I got to tell you, she keeps me in this crazy world when I'm freaking out and stressed and going, what's happening? She texts me the most positive, optimistic things and keeps me balanced because...
I could show you how much you don't have to worry about.
I know. Well, let's do it. All right. It is called Becoming, and it's available in bookstores and online. It is a fantastic book, obviously. Today, you're all going home with a copy. Our first guest continues to inspire the world. She is the former First Lady of the United States. Please welcome my friend, Michelle Obama.
Hey, you over there?
Hello, you over there. I miss you.
I miss you too. Long time no see.
Yes.
This is odd.
We have spoken. We have not seen. We have.
That's right.
But the last time we were together in person, we were at my house doing a duet together on the piano. Remember that?
I remember you being slightly overserved. Oh my God.
Well, you were the one serving, so I blame you. How's everybody doing? I know that you were planning on having some alone time, and then how'd that work out?
They're back. They're back. The kids are back. But everybody is doing well in these times. If you have your health, you know, it's hard to complain. And we've had a lot of family time. They're back. They're back. They're in my closet. They're moving our stuff around. We can't find anything because they borrow it. You know, they have the notion, our children, that if we put something down and we don't use it for a couple of days, that they think we don't want it, so they take it. They think it's ours. And it's like, no, I was gone for a day. That doesn't mean you can have my water bottle. So we just can't keep track of our stuff with them around. And they're messy. They're messy.
Well, who raised them?
Well, I think they were watching a little too much Ellen. Maybe. Maybe they let the TV watch them. No, I'm just kidding. You make a fine point.
So they don't have their own water bottle. They're stealing your water bottle.
That's what no, they have their own water bottles, but if they lose them, which they do, they'll take mine. So it's not that they don't have them. It's like when they lose theirs and can't find their stuff, they take our stuff.
Well, hopefully things will get back to normal. They can go back to college because they're learning virtually now. Are you making them feel like at least they're in college? Are you having keg parties? Are you doing beer pong?
That's an idea that we haven't done. I'm sure they'd appreciate it, but no, we've kept the kegs out of the backyard. I didn't even know what a keg was until I was in college. I never knew that kegs were things. It's like, who can drink all that beer? I mean, I have like a couple of, it's you?
No, Andy is making noise back there. I didn't know what I went to college for I think a quarter of a first semester, so I never saw a keg.
In your life?
No, I didn't see a keg. I mean, I've seen them at bars and stuff, but I know how to play beer pong now. Do you know how to play beer pong?
I do. I have played beer pong.
Are you good?
I have. Not really.
No. But you're good at everything.
No.
I would assume you're good.
I don't play it enough, sadly.
No.
We need to incorporate that into our activity schedule.
Yeah, for sure.
To walk out in the backyard playing beer pong.
That's what I want to see. I want to see video of you and Barack playing beer pong in the backyard. So speaking of Barack, the president is turning 60 this year. How's he doing with that?
You know, he's doing okay. I mean, we try to keep it. He's feeling good about himself, you know? I mean, yeah, he looks good. The girls and I are giving him a lot of positive reinforcement. You know, he puts on his little golf outfits and we're like, oh, he looks so cute. Because we're trying to encourage him to do more than wear black and gray and tan. So whenever he's got a colored shirt on, if it's green, we're like, oh, ooh, you look so good. And he's sort of like, yeah. So it's like, dude, give me a color.
Yeah.
Purple. Give me something.
He is in good shape, though. I mean, he works out a lot. And I know that you two go on bike rides, and I'm surprised to hear that you go too fast for him because he really is in good shape.
Well, it's not the speed, it's the length. You know, he does one of those things where it's like, let's go on a bike ride. And I was like, where do you want to go? And he's like, it's your choice. But this was one bike ride he was complaining about. So he literally said it was my choice. I said, are you sure? Are you just going to, I'll just follow you. So an hour into the ride, you know, he's like, oh, when are we going to go home? I'm hungry. And I was like, if you wanted a short bike ride, you should have told me. And he's like, but I'm hungry. It's time for, I didn't bring enough water. So, you know.
Wow.
I don't know what to tell you. He's perfectly fine. He was in perfectly good shape, but was just longer than he thought. And now he's telling the world that somehow I'm competitive at bike riding.
Well, you probably are, but I've never heard him talk like that. That's not a good impression of.
You know, that's how I hear him in my head.
Okay.
That's how he sounds.
I see. So you recently did an interview with Twitch's wife, Allison, and their daughter, Wesley. Twitch, that must have been a fun day for you.
Man, the Mrs. Michelle Obama glow is still radiating from my house. Like y'all, you left just such a great impression. That was an awesome day. Thank you for that.
I mean,
oh my God, they were amazing. You're just two really amazing women. It was so much fun.
Thank you.
You must be proud, Twitch.
I'm so proud, absolutely. And also, Allison forgot to ask, but we are just kind of formally inviting you over for dinner. Just throwing it out there. Just saying. Just take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. There, yeah.
Well, I know you've been reaching out to young people. You've adapted your book, Becoming, for young readers, which is sort of what that part was, and it's already another bestseller. You continue everything you put out.
Well, it's the same book.
I know.
So I can't take too much credit.
But people would like, I already have the book, I don't need to buy it again. But it is adapted for a younger audience, so it's now another bestseller. I think you're putting these books out just to put it in your husband's face that you're selling a lot more copies than him.
No, I would never do that, Ellen. No, it's so important for me that this version of the book is more accessible. It's not that the story is different, but you know, the type is easier to read. Some of the words that were a little more flourished, we've kind of made some of the paragraphs easier to read so that kids can, you know, get the same benefit but feel like they can get into a big book. So I'm excited to have conversations like I've been having with young people and just get their impressions on how the story impacts their lives, how they're thinking about their voice, how they think about shaping their own journeys. It's, you know, it's the best part about this is that I get to hear more from young people. So I'm excited about it, and I'm glad so many young readers and schools and parents feel that the book is something they want their kids to read.
Great.
So.
It's a great idea, and it's doing well. Very smart. All right, Michelle, we have to take a break. More with Michelle Obama after this. We are back with the former First Lady, Michelle Obama. So the inauguration was a couple of months ago. I think I spoke to you right before that. You seem to be slightly in a better mood at this one than you were at the last one.
Yeah. Yes, I was ecstatic.
It was, I mean, you were... And there, yep, let's look at now. Look at you, like, you're having fun, you're pointing at people.
It's like, woo, yeah, right, peace, we're free.
So it must have been fun to be around people because, what was that day like for you?
You know, it was joyous. I think so many people felt relieved. It was good to see people having all the former presidents together with one obvious exception. Everybody was in good spirits. There was just a feeling of movement, you know, and to see Joe and Jill up there with their amazing family and then Kamala and her family making history. It felt like a historic day, and everyone felt that. So it was a good day. good day.
Yeah, there were so many watching parties for that day. And, you know, for those people who are not sure about, you know President Biden, you've known him for a long time, and there are people on both sides that are not sure. What can you tell us about Biden that we should know?
Well, I mean, I could go on and on about President Biden. I have to get used to calling him President Biden because to so many people, he is Joe. He's that guy. He is smart. He is decent. He's honest. He is not perfect, and he doesn't portray himself to be perfect. But he operates with a set of values, and he is dedicated to serving the public. I mean, this isn't an easy thing to do, and he knew what the job was, and he said, if I am called, if I'm the one that can make this happen, I'm willing to make the sacrifice. And, you know, so he's going to work hard every day to do the best he can to bring this country together. And that's what we need right now. We need competent, mature, honest leadership. And we will have that in spades with President Biden.
Yep, that's what we need right now. We need to find a way for all of us to come together. I mean, he inherited quite a job. So we look forward to this divisiveness to go away and bring back togetherness. We have to take another break, and we'll be back with Michelle Obama. We're back with Michelle Obama, and that's a clip from her new next Netflix show. It's called Waffles and Mochi. So you're working with puppets and a bee on a stick, but tell everybody it's a great idea. This is going to be so important for kids.
Yeah, it's really a fun food adventure show, and it's not just for kids, but it's one of these things that's funny for parents, and kind of programming where a family can sit down. Waffles and Mochi escape from the land of frozen food where they've never seen real food, but they want to be chefs because they're addicted to Julia Childs. And they wind up in my grocery store. Yes, I am Mrs. O. I am the owner of a supermarket, and I'm always up in the garden. And Busy, the bee, is my assistant. I hire these two characters to help out at the store because they want to earn badges and be great chefs, but they don't know anything about food. So they go off on an adventure every episode on their magical cart where they go all over the world. And Ellen, this program was shot on location all over the world. They're in Peru, they're in Japan, they're in Atlanta, they're in San Francisco. It is fun, it's educational, and it's hilarious. And it's one of my favorite projects. That we're working on at Netflix.
Yeah, it really is great. Like you said, I mean, it's taking these two characters out of frozen food and saying, because there are a lot of people who have not, you know, they thought a tomato was a apple. You know, they really didn't know what it was.
Right.
And you have all these great guest stars. You have Sia singing a song about being a tomato.
She is a tomato, in fact, singing about the tomato. We've got Jack Black. We've got great guest chefs. Jose Andres, Massimo, one of the greatest chefs in the world, makes an appearance on the show. Common is on. So we were very fortunate to have some really terrific celebrity guests who come on to play characters. Rashida Jones is in a cooking competition where she kind of is a little overconfident about her skills, and there are lessons learned. So it's fun for everyone, and we're trying to do some good too. We've got a campaign called Pass the Love, and working with the organization Partnership for a Healthier America, where our goal is to feed 1 million families in this nation. As you have said before, this is a time where people are suffering and their families going hungry. People have lost their jobs, their incomes, their livelihoods, and there are folks going hungry. And for the folks who are watching, if they want to donate, learn more about the campaign, they can go to wafflesandmochi.org. That website is also a great place for kids to interact with the show. We've got recipes on the website. Kids can earn badges. So the goal is that this is a program that can engage the family and the community as well. So as you can see, I'm really excited about this project.
Yeah, and you should be. It's great because so many people are having food issues for so many different reasons right now. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to help you raise some money for that cause, for Pass the Love. We'll be back. We're back with the lovely former First Lady Michelle Obama. We want to help raise some money for Pass the Love and a partnership for a healthier America. We're going to play a few rounds of Drawer Dash. All right, here's how it works. I am going to ask you to run and bring something back. For instance, I'll say something that starts with an M. For every item you bring back in 10 seconds or less, Trisket will donate some money. All right, so you have a short amount of time. You ready for the first one?
Okay.
All right.
Ready.
Here we go. Bring back something that you took from the White House. What you got there?
So, I mean, we took everything. I mean, as much as we could. We got this tote, Easter eggs from the Easter egg roll. We had our own champagne. I don't know why this is in here, but the White House M&Ms. I urge people not to try to eat these. I mean, you can see it.
All right.
Oh, a yo-yo.
The White House yo-yo, the official White House yo-yo. Wow.
The official yo-yo.
Wow, I
mean,
never made it to that gift shop. Okay. Bring me something that's a guilty pleasure of yours.
That's a yo. Just having it out of this.
Wow.
Ooh, that's strong.
You were ready for that one.
I mean, you know.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's good you're drinking water as well. I'm watching you drink water as well, so that's good. I thought you were more of a tequila girl. I didn't know that you had the vodka as well.
I don't know what's in that glass.
Okay. It's probably not even yours. All right. Bring me something that always makes people laugh when they come to your house.
My own little mochi ball.
Oh.
It's like it's mochi.
Oh, it's mochi.
Yes. It's adorable.
Where's Waffles, though?
Well, he's busy.
Okay, he's busy.
We're on a promotional tour. He's doing some interviews somewhere. Mochi was free. Busy's doing something else.
It's not that you have favorites. I understand. Okay.
No, please.
All right. I don't know if there's anything that comes. Did you make anything? Bring me something you've made in quarantine.
Is this one of the? Okay. All right. I am so glad you asked. I am so into knitting. I made all of this stuff. I made this hat. I made this scarf for Sasha.
Wow.
This is what I've been doing in quarantine. This is my practice mitten. Isn't it cute?
Yeah, it is.
I only have one.
You only have one.
Well, it was a practice mitten.
Yeah.
So I didn't get to the other one.
By the way, did you really make that hat?
Look, this comes off. So you can exchange balls. Isn't that clever?
All right, well, you just made Andy laugh when you said exchange balls.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
Andy, come on. Wait, I gotta get it back on. Okay,
all
we're
right.
not finished.
First of all, I'm very impressed by that, Michelle. Bring me something of President Obama's that you wish you could throw away. It's like all of his clothes. What's wrong with his golf clubs?
They're annoying. It takes too long. Who needs? Why is there a sport where there are 18 holes? Who made that? They just made that up.
Yeah.
That was somebody that's trying to avoid their wife.
Yeah.
They just keep adding holes, and now it's 18. Why 18? So let's get rid of these.
All right, get rid of the golf clubs. He'll just buy new ones. He's good at golf. Let him play golf.
All right, he can.
All right,
After he finds his golf clubs.
All right. All right, that's 5 items. I'm going to do the math. Carry the one. You know what? Triscuit Crackers believes everyone deserves access to fresh food, and their Missing Ingredients project will improve access to affordable fruits and veggies in U.S. communities for the next 3 years. Today, Triscuit wants to donate $50,000 to a partnership for Healthy America.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. Ellen, you're the best. Triscuit,
Well, Triscuit is the best. All right, we're going to play a game, and you know how Michelle and I are when we play a game. We're both very competitive. We'll be back and play a game. All right, I'm excited. We've got two real gamers here for the first time in a long time, McLean and Ebony. Who's who and hi.
Hi, I'm Ebony.
Hi, Ebony.
I'm McLean.
Hi, you two.
Hi.
All right.
Hey.
McLean, you're going to be with Michelle. I'm so sorry. And Ebony, you're going to be with me.
We got this.
All right.
We're going to do it, McLean. Come
All
on,
right.
you and me.
We got
Mrs.
it.
Obama's a very busy woman, so I'm going to breeze through the rules. One-word clues, danger word bad, cannons go boom. Okay. I'd like to point out that the cannons today are filled with ingredients featured on Michelle's new show, Waffles and Mochi, so you have her to blame. We've got tomato sauce, dried parsley, egg yolk. Yum, yum.
Not my idea.
All right.
Not my idea.
All right, we're going to decide who goes first. I'm going to think of a number between 1 and 10. Michelle, what number am I thinking of?
Oh, great. 4.
No, it was 7. I'll go first. Okay. All right, here we go. Ebony, put on your goggles, both of you. All righty. Cowboy.
Horse.
Michelle, your turn.
Feet.
Spurs.
Feet.
Boots.
Yes! Yes. Shoes was the danger word. Shoes was the danger word. Okay. All right. This is what I'm talking about, McLean. Okay, this is all on Michelle. Watch what she did to you.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
tasty.
Ellen.
Yeah. Oh, Michelle. All right. You go first this time, Michelle. It's your turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Pet.
Pet. P-E-T.
Dog.
Puppy.
Cat.
Kitten. I was going for puppy, kitten.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, no.
So
All right.
sorry.
Ebony, I am so sorry.
Me
This-
too.
This is Michelle's fault. Okay.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
All right. All right.
Just cruel.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
All right, it's tied now. All right, I will go first. Graph.
Lines.
Your turn.
Selfie.
Instagram.
Selfie. This is a good one, Michelle. I'll use it.
Picture?
Photograph.
Come on.
Photo. Picture is the bad word.
Oh, God, it's happening again.
All right. All right.
Wait.
Ebony, we can't have this happen again.
We can't.
We can't. We can't. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, Ebony. Sorry, girl.
Disrespectful.
All right. Yeah, I was hoping with this selfie because the graph was going to be photo because picture was the wrong word. All right, that's okay. We're not going to do this again.
Ebony doesn't care.
Yeah,
She doesn't care about your logic. She just dusted.
Michelle, some people care. All right, you go first, Michelle.
Okay.
Okay, we got this.
Avenue.
Boulevard.
Easy.
Street.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes. Yes! Yes! All right.
Sorry.
McLean, I'm so sorry. This is Michelle's fault. All right. All right. Oh, I forgot to say keep your mouth closed. All right, we're tied up now. This is a very important one. Genie.
Bottle.
I could see where you'd go there. Okay. Your turn, Michelle.
Shade. Put them together.
It's more than one word. This is how she cheats. She does it
You
like...
were talking, it's like you didn't think about it.
Yeah, but everything was after the fact.
Blinds.
She said blinds.
No.
No. God, I'm all over the place with this, so don't pay attention.
Oh, so that's more than one word.
Floor.
I'm glad I'm not near you. Oh, she said floor.
Floor.
Lamp.
Yes! Yes! Oh, no, McLean.
Oh, no.
I am so sorry.
Oh.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry. You should have had me as a partner. I'm so sorry.
I'm so honored
You
to have had
picked me
Michelle.
for her. It's your fault.
All right.
that?
I don't know. It was egg yolk. I think it was egg yolk. It's good for you.
Oh.
All right. Ebony and I win. Congratulations. Both of you can watch Michelle's new show, Waffles and Mochi. You're each getting a 65-inch 4K TCL TV to watch it on. Netflix today.
I hope it was worth it.
It was so worth it. They had so much fun. Did y'all have fun?
Yes.
They had fun. Find out more about Pass the Love campaign or to donate, go to wafflesandmochi.org. Michelle, I love you. I miss you. I hope to see you soon.
Same here. I miss you, babe.
All right,
Talk
see you.
soon. Thank you so much. Love you.
Love you too. We'll be back.
Live people! It's people! You guys, stop that.
I told you it was a good one.
Hey, everybody.
Last time you had to join us via Zoom, and now you get to be with people.
This is my first live audience in like 2 years. You guys, this is so good. I miss people. Like right there.
Here they are.
They're right there.
I know, it feels really good. I like people too, and it's really nice to have people here. It's so sad when people are not around other people.
It's not a good thing.
No,
It's not normal.
No. Well, you're also extra lonely because you had a full house during COVID. Well, it's still ongoing, but at the height of it, your daughters were home, and now they're gone, so it's an empty house.
Bye. They're gone. No, it was an extra special treat to have them that little bit of time because being with them as adults it's fun. I mean, I love them at every age. That was Sasha's graduation from high school. She is in college and they are doing well and they are just amazing young women.
How old are they now?
23 and 20. Women, I know, it's scary.
They were like, I think the first time you were here, before your husband was president even, you came here with them. They were 8 and 10.
They were babies.
And just to see the Jonas Brothers.
They love
You
the
brought
Jonas
them to
Brothers.
see the Jonas Brothers.
Now they're bringing grown men home. Before it was just like a pop band. Now they have boyfriends and real lives and all that stuff. But Yeah, they have grown up right before our very eyes, and they are doing well. I mean, it was.
Yeah, I was going to say, so it was very important to both of you to raise them. To grow up in the White House with people serving you all the time and taking care of you, to then all of a sudden go back into the real world.
Yeah.
And they've really adjusted.
Well, that was sort of our philosophy, and, not just in the White House. I listened to what my mother said when she was raising us. She says, "I'm not raising babies. I'm raising real people to be out in the world." And I kept that in mind with the girls. I mean, they wouldn't always be in that bubble of the White House, so they had to learn how to make their beds. They had to learn how to drive. They had to learn how to be compassionate, independent, responsible people, so that they enter the world as responsible, compassionate, capable people. And I think they are amazing young women because of that. So.
Yeah, it's hard to do that in that environment.
Yeah.
And that picture that we showed just now of the family, y'all just look so relaxed and so happy. And you and Barack are celebrating your 30-year wedding anniversary.
30 years.
That's impressive.
I've known him for a long time. That guy's been around, hanging out.
And a lot of relationships go through a lot of things to test it. I'd imagine your partner being president of the United States would be very stressful.
That was a hassle.
Yeah.
That was a thing.
Yeah.
But it brought us closer, and it gave us an opportunity to do something outside of ourselves, to serve our country, to do it as a team. I respect him. I know a lot of people miss him right around now.
Yep. Yep. Yeah.
But yeah, amazingly, that time in the White House, because we were working on hard things all the time, it brought us closer. We had to be each other's best friends.
Yeah.
We lived in the bubble with each other. Had to learn how to get along because he was the person I was seeing all the time. He's the only person that we understand what we both went through. And we have that unique experience.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
Who else can? I mean, a couple of people that you could talk to that had that same experience. A couple of people you'd want to.
Yeah.
So if you look at,
I think you all got one.
Well, if you look at what he was not great at 30 years ago, and what he's better at now, and vice versa, what are they?
He's pretty good at golf now. He's doing a lot of golf. Not so good at picking up after himself.
No,
he had a lot of help doing that.
Yeah.
He thinks he's good at it, but he had a lot of help.
You're right.
He's gotten a little worse at that.
So he got used to that bubble of everybody.
We all did.
Yeah,
let
sure.
me say, it's not like I miss cooking or anything.
Yeah. So supposedly, Drake is interested in playing the part of your husband in a movie.
Any movie?
It would be the movie about your husband.
Oh,
it would
okay.
He would be playing the part of Barack. How do you feel about Drake playing that role?
I don't know that he's got the ears for it. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, they're both cute.
Yes.
Yeah, they're both cute, but he'd have to sort of do something with his ears.
Some prosthetics or something like that. All right, we'll take a break. More with Michelle. She's here the whole show. We are back with former First Lady Michelle Obama, and you were here when you launched Pass the Love.
Yes.
Do you want to tell everybody what's happening with that and what you're doing with it now?
For those of you who don't know, we've got this wonderful Netflix show. It's a kids' adventure food show called Waffles and Mochi. I'm here also taping the second season of it, but as part of the show, we wanted to make sure that families in need had access to the food and the recipes that we were testing out on the show. So we started an initiative called Pass the Love, our goal was to get 1 million meal kits to families across the country. We surpassed our goal, thanks to so many people. And it's all about food equity in this time of quarantine. There are a lot of families that struggled. And we have to keep that in mind because even though it feels like things are coming to an end, there are a lot of families out there that are going hungry today in this country. So we're going to keep it going. We're still doing more and more meal kits. So if you're interested, go to wafflesandmochi.org. And we want to keep feeding families across this country and making sure kids can engage in, the whole activity of exploring the world and learning about food, but having the resources at home to participate. So I want to thank you, Ellen, because you contributed a huge amount, helped us reach our goal. As always, Ellen always giving. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for doing it.
Yeah.
Before, I know that you didn't have as hard a transition when you left, when your husband left office. But how do you go from, as I'm going to transition out of this show and do something, whatever that is, how did you go from your crazy schedule to nothing at all? How was that adjustment for you?
Well, it didn't really go to nothing at all. I mean, we've got a pretty full plate, and that's what's going to happen to you. I mean, you are not the kind of person who's going to be able to just sit. You need to do that for a second, though.
I'll
you
sit
need
for a
to
second.
give yourself a moment. But the
I'm going to lay down for a second.
Lay down, lay way down, lay down, sprawl out. Yeah. You're going to need it. But the world is your oyster, Ellen, and that's all I'll say. You have the strategic mind, the talent, the heart, and you'll be able to shape whatever you want and do whatever you want and help more people because you've been doing it, and I know you're not going to stop. So because of that, you will not be doing nothing. You will have a full schedule, but you'll be doing it on your own terms, and that's a beautiful thing, and I want that for you. You've earned that.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. When we come back, Michelle, actually, we did something earlier today where she helps me try to find a new hobby. We'll be back. We're back with former First Lady Michelle Obama, and I've been looking for new hobbies to take up in this show, and Michelle was nice enough to help me try out one. Here's what happened.
Very nice, very nice. With still lifes, what we're really paying attention to is where the light is hitting each object.
Hi, everybody. Sorry we're late. Come on in.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. This is my friend. This is Michelle. Hi. And I'm, of course, Ellen. You don't. Hi, Ellen. I have some extra time on my hands coming up soon, and so Michelle suggested that we learn a new hobby together.
Well, we started with a little sketching, so you're welcome to start with a pencil.
Okay.
You want to make sure that the bowl is filling your composition. So if the still life is the focal point of your piece, you want to make sure you... Oh.
I'm just hungry.
You're not supposed to eat the fruit.
I just realized that. I'm so sorry.
Ellen, I apologize in advance for my friend.
You always want to play with your proportions.
Sometimes I play with my proportions.
Have you guys painted before?
No. This is a beginner's
You look
class.
like you've painted before.
I've never painted before.
Matthew has a banana in the wrong place.
I did.
You can't just put a banana where you want to put a banana. You know what I'm saying? Can we start painting?
Before you start painting, did you happen to bring a smock?
Yes, we did.
Oh, that's cute. Okay, all right, I want to make sure. Matthew,
like
don't look. Don't look at her.
Matthew, don't. Stop looking at me that way.
Don't look over there.
Matthew, stop it, Matthew. This might help, 'cause it's like very French.
Oh, wow.
Put a beret on.
Absolutely.
You want me to just put it on?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. And when you're in the zone, right?
Oh my goodness, Ellen. Tamara?
Yes.
Do you see what Ellen is doing?
Ooh, this is looking good.
So you don't need to do that, but that looks nice.
Now it's looking like Jackson Pollock.
Meanwhile, Michelle.
Yes.
And I mean it. it looks fabulous.
Oh,
Tamara, be serious. Have you seen her knitting? People tell her knitting is good too.
You know, that's kind of nice.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Oh, like you can't buy new shoes.
Let's finish up our still life. We're gonna move on to something a little more challenging.
I like that, Ellen.
I know. I'm going to give it to you as a gift.
Okay.
We need some clean canvases for our next project. Erin, come on in. Hi, Erin. This is Erin, everyone.
Hi, Erin.
Hi, Erin.
Hi, Erin. Today we are going to be working on the human physique.
Yes, we are.
So you want to pay attention to the curves of the muscles,
Okay.
the proportions.
I need a bigger thumb. I don't know where to start with this.
The human body is generally 8 heads tall.
So you start with the head?
Or another area. Michelle, it's like you always say, when they hang low, you paint high.
I don't say that.
Yes, you've always said it.
Don't always.
You said, when they hang low, we paint high.
That's not what I said.
So work with breaking down the human body into simple shapes. Your shoulder is a circle. So you can break it.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. You want to take a look? It's
No,
really-
I don't
it's-
want to. I don't want to.
No? Okay. I brought this book. Have you read this yet?
No.
Who is Michelle Obama? I thought, what better time for me to catch up?
We're painting.
Hey, look at it. You're in the garden right here. That just reminded me. How are cucumbers doing?
They're fine. They're great.
They seem to be in season here.
Cucumbers are.
Am I right, Beth? Erin, you're much better looking than what we're making you.
Exactly. We're sorry.
Yes.
What do you do when you're not doing this?
Music?
Are you a musician?
Yeah.
What's your favorite artist?
Madonna.
Why don't you sing something for us?
Yeah. Like a virgin?
I made it through the wilderness.
Yeah.
Somehow I made it through. Been
know
so much I was until I found you. I was beat,
Come on, everybody.
incomplete. I've been half. I was sad and blue, but you made me feel.
Look how tiny you're making his head.
Yeah, you made
Look, I'm barely getting through this.
shiny and new.
Like a virgin, like a virgin, touched for the very first time.
Go, Beth. This is so much fun.
Is he wearing a sweater?
No, it's good. It's really good.
She likes mine.
She likes you. Mm-hmm. You know, in all fairness, Michelle has seen so many of these, and I haven't. So, I mean,
You think I'm advantaged?
yes.
It's very. The glutes are where it's at for sure.
That's the only thing I was working on. Oh, you have a different angle there.
Yeah, does he have anything in the front?
There's a lot in the front. There's a whole lot happening in the front, from what I know. Yep. I'm learning a lot today.
You guys, we're gonna start to wrap things up.
Does it all making sense?
No.
No, see,
Still happy
not-
with my choice.
Not at all.
I admire it, and I think it's good, but I'm happy that I'm on my team.
Reveal.
I think I'm really a natural at this. Why is that funny? All right, the people from the class are there in the audience, right? Say hi, everybody. There they are. Thank you for helping out. I appreciate it. Yep. And there's Erin. All right. More with Michelle when we come back. We're back with former First Lady Michelle Obama, and I know you recently broke ground on Obama Presidential Center in Chicago, which is a fantastic thing. I mean, I remember when he was just starting to talk about it and raise money for it, and it's now
It's
there.
near and dear to our heart. We're locating it on the south side of Chicago in Jackson Park, which is the area where we met and married, where I grew up, where Barack was a community organizer. And it's not just going to be a presidential museum, but it's going to be a community center, an athletic center. There's going to be a place for the community to gather. It's really, we want to bring billions of dollars into that neighborhood, which is predominantly African American, predominantly underserved. So we want it to be more than just a place to hold archives, but a place for people to gather.
So great.
We're going to have a garden there, a sledding hill. So it's a beautiful facility. And we are so proud and excited to be able to give back to the community that made us who we are.
Yeah, fantastic. And you're doing something really special to honor a very special young lady, which is a heartbreaking story.
We get a lot of donations to support the build. And a lot of times you name them after rich people. But one of the things our donors have decided to do was to make their donations in honor of people on the ground, community people. And we are naming the Winter Garden Room after a young woman, Hydea Pendleton. Hydea Pendleton was just about to graduate from high school, but was shot in her neighborhood just days after performing at Barack's second presidential inaugural parade. And I didn't get to know Hydea. She was an honor student. She was a majorette. But over the years, I've gotten to know her family, her classmates, and I understand the promise that was lost by her death. And so we're naming the Winter Garden in her honor, because when people enter the library, we want them to think of young people like Hydea who have so much promise. We want to remember the promise that these young people have as people walk into this center. And I was able to tell her mom that news just a few months ago, and it just touched me and she didn't know why I was calling her in, and we've remained close over the years. But to be able to tell her that her daughter's death was not in vain, that we would remember her in this very, very special way. Meant so much to me and so much to her.
It's beautiful you're doing that. Yeah. It's I have to say, we never really spoke about when I received the Presidential Medal of Freedom, but building up to first of all, getting the phone call that I was going to receive the Medal of Freedom was just unbelievable when I got the phone call. So when I got the phone call, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. And then it kind of just building up, for the next month or two or whatever it was till I went to Washington to receive it. I wasn't really, everybody's like,
no big deal.
I was acting like, and everybody's like, you got to feel this, you got to take it in. And I was like, and I really didn't feel anything until I was sitting there, until the President of the United States was speaking about me, and of all the people in the audience, I locked eyes with you, and you just kept shaking your head like that, and I started shaking my head, and you kind of got tears in your eyes, I got tears in my eyes, and then I just started sobbing because I was looking at you, both of us were just looking at each other, but I just locked in with you. And
well, what they do is that they read your accomplishments, and at that moment, as they're pinning the medal, as Barack is pinning the medal around your neck, a military aide is going over your history, the impact that you've made, the doors you've broken down. And I don't think, to be in the East Room of the White House in that ceremony and to hear your accomplishments being read out like that. And I knew that it was clicking for you that this was happening. And I was like, yep. It's about you.
Yeah.
Got you now. Yeah. You're used to getting people, but here you are.
Yeah.
But that was a moment, and I'm glad that it didn't go unnoticed by you, that you were able to take it in.
Yeah.
That was a powerful moment.
Touched,
well deserved.
Well, it touched me, and it started our friendship. And
Yeah,
I love it. All right, we're going to take a look back at our favorite moments together after this. We'll be back. All right, we're back with the former First Lady Michelle Obama. We were just talking about working out, and we do push-ups here every day after rehearsal. Our push-up contest was 10 years ago. Can you believe it was 10 years ago?
Oh my God, I feel so old.
I don't know how we did. Anyway, we have had a lot of fun together over the years. We put together a little something to remind us of all the fun we've had.
Oh.
Let's look.
I want to congratulate you, Ellen, on this beautiful set. I brought you your first studio warming gift. It was picked out by Sasha. She collects snow globes. Oh, look at this. It's neat. Thank you, and I have for you, Neil. Oh, how good. Portia picked that out, yes.
I want to call you Michelle because I feel like you're my pal, but there's a proper name I'm supposed to call you.
Michelle.
Mrs. Madam.
Michelle is just fine.
All right.
So what should I call you?
Madam Ellen.
Real good.
Michelle, what kind of cream do you need for that rash that you were telling me about?
A rash? No. Don't tell people
We
about
need
my
a
rash.
cream for a rash that Shelley has. Where is the rash? What area were you telling me about?
My shoulder.
Lower than that.
Where's my gift?
Oh, okay. Well, I brought a little something to keep to keep you flowing. You know.
William, L-I-double-L-I-A-M.
Stop signing. Why is your signature bigger than mine on my book?
Hey, free samples.
This is the 5th anniversary of the Let's Move campaign, which is so important.
We've seen a real shift in the way that we talk about our health. Childhood obesity rates have finally stopped rising for the first time in decades.
I was just wondering if you could do more push-ups than I could do.
You know, it depends on how your back is. I know you've got these back issues.
No.
For those of you who can't get here, I'm going to read a tiny bit of her book so that you can see what is inside. He took her by the waist and pulled her flush. There's only one thing this woman needs.
That's not my book. That's not in there.
Finish and play. Okay. Why am I the only? Did we pay for that? Man.
You have money?
This is a lot of work.
Can you get my face on money?
No, I can't.
Why not?
No, we don't do that.
Why not?
You know, you're really annoying. It's like taking a 3-year-old to the store. Hi, how are you? Good. What's your name? Karen. Karen, thanks for being here.
Michelle Obama.
What's your name?
Michelle Obama wrote a book. She mentions Oprah several times and me only once.
I have had some of the best times with you. You warm our hearts. You make the world better. You have done so many amazing things for millions of people, and I am just so grateful for everything you do.
Besides your family, who would you like to go on a road trip with?
Ellen.
Really? That's so sweet. I hope you know what an amazing impact that you've had all over the world as First Lady, as just a human being, that you inspire all of us.
It has been an honor to serve. I have so much hope for this nation, and I hope that everybody else does too. I just wish everyone had the opportunity to travel the country like we have had, because you would feel good every day about where we live. This is the best country on earth.
Well, Michelle, after this, we're back one more time with my pal, Michelle Obama, and I have to say, because this is the last time I'll talk to you again, but on the show, I have to say, you have been so kind to us here on the show, and we are so happy and proud that you have come on to share everything that you're doing and the impact that you have had. You can see the love when you walk in a room, and I see when you go out in the world how people respond to you and how much people love you. You have been a gift to all of us. So we thank you for you.
Well, you know, back at you is not enough, but you know, one of the best things I got out of my time in the White House was a friendship with you. You are authentically a beautiful person. You've been a wonderful friend, supporter to me in everything that I've ever done. And it's not just you, but it's this amazing team that makes this show so special. Coming here is like coming home for me and my team. And you deserve all the good things that are coming your way. You are my dear, 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 dear friend. And thank you for everything you do for this country, for this audience, keeping us hopeful. Thank you, babe.
Thank you. I love you.
I love you, babe.
All right. Thanks to Michelle Obama. Thanks to all of you. I feel the love in this room. Take it back in the world, and let's spread this love around in the world, everybody.